my first live tells.
Seat 8 in the tank.
He's done some creative stuff. He likes to call people and a hand,
They have the
do FaceTime, to pick up a live tell. But I think when you play against the same group, it's different than playing against.
Hey,
It's a lot more history.
not garbage.
A lot more tendencies that you'll pick up on, which could be good and could be bad.
How would I have raised?
There's still 1-3 in the.
It makes it really fun, right?
Oh, no.
Even when you play against them, and then you can stack them and then
Oh,
them.
yeah.
It makes it more fun than just playing against random.
Oh, we have action go ready.
And all in a call, and he's calling with his top pair.
Donation.
He's running it,
No,
basically.
we're not running good.
Your money,
such
3
a
kids,
luck
and
box. How the
27
hell did you
wives.
hit that
I
stick?
think that is
How do
a
you even call the
significant number
rate?
of partners.
It's one pair, bro.
Yeah, we should introduce the players.
Yeah, we should.
So the person that just won the
Raise him.
pot,
Check raise him.
Rob, the
Oh.
Oh, did he start with
VClub regular,
Dude, we need to call
really
Bob.
good player. I would say he's pretty tight and aggressive.
No needle, no needle.
The person he beat with ace-9.
Yeah,
KK
I saw
Poker,
you about to screen, so that's why I folded.
he's one of the action players you would want to watch out for. I mean, we just
You
call
can
him
play it, but
KK,
I also think you don't have to raise it.
one of those days again?
and yeah. I mean, we can go around the
Yeah, we'll
list.
go around. So, 1 seat and
Oh my god, that's money we're never gonna see again.
Yeah, we'll start in the 1 seat.
Straddle
JT,
5.
Double
close friend,
straddle,
action player,
1125.
very
VClub reg.
VClub reg for
been here
sure. Well studied.
1125. Call raise.
I think yeah. So this game is called BKHU, which stands for BK Haters United.
I lock it up, lock it up.
And,
Lock it
C2.
up. I'm holding the night. I'm
One
holding
and
for the rest of
only
the
BK.
night.
Seat 4.
Why do we hate BK, you wonder? Well, apparently he's just the biggest luck box the world has ever seen.
We actually had a couple of bios of
Holy max pressure, everyone.
themselves. JT, he goes by this Kryptonian Whale. Bio is, if you work in the pet industry, would love to chat. Could have messaged first, but the
allowed to
average
do that?
budget went to his bio.
Like just pre.
I mean, we already have an open 3-bet and a jam
My chips.
here by KK Poker. A very light 3-bet by JT, by Kryptonian Whale. 9-8 off. I don't think this is going to get through. Seems like
Call.
For the
0
hood,
money,
guys.
3 kids and 27 wives has a really good pocket pair. He's definitely, and with KK's image, there's no way he can fold.
Hood is
Right?
good.
For the hood. For the
Oh,
hood.
he does let it go. Oh wow, because Kenny, Donkey Killer,
Yeah,
rejam.
man.
100% of the best.
One more action.
Real fast.
Do you have an ace?
So he got the better hand to fold and
Heads
got
up.
it really bad.
To the
Let me know if you hit.
Let me
Seat
know if you
4 and 6.
Oh, but there's a queen and a jack. Wow.
2 hearts though. I think it's trying pretty much.
Yeah, you need an
Queen.
offsuit.
I see.
There we go, chips 500.
Wow.
I was going to snap call.
Were you ahead?
9-8 offsuit.
So did I.
Professional banker.
Rob, what do you have?
recent
10s.
That's a snap call.
I know, but Kenny's in there for the hood, and I'm like, this is sus. But it was for the hood.
Three.
On seat 3.
Call for the hood. He's the number
Also,
1
JT
KK
did
and
raise
the
behind
creator
you.
of
I have to give you
But
like
that's no
1%.
No, you don't have to give JT any
1%.
credit.
You know what I
20K.
What do you have?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
You
okay.
watch it on stream.
He's
Would
trying
you
to win it
have
back.
gotten some extra money if you had won that
That
one?
was very, very
I heard he was up 6,000 last night. At
Just
the
like
same
that, you're
exact
back
game,
alive.
your home
HP
town.
potion.
Call for the hood.
Must be an insane downswing to be up 6,000.
That's
Shout out to action taken.
He's wearing his lucky hat.
Puck straddle 2.
Says that every time he wears that hat, he wins big.
Raise.
Said he,
25.
after his big win
seat
last night,
4.
closed the Monday. Definitely one for superstition. C4 we have KK Poker.
Raising them.
His bio is tiny, big airball,
Oh my
dash
gosh.
air China.
That was quick.
That's his favorite airline. Or Chinese. Okay, huge action.
Wow, we have open a 3-bet and a jam
301.
Okay.
by
Jack can play some hand.
I'm not getting any
the
hands,
graphics
bro.
card.
Neither are we,
And
but
queen
we're
10
Like,
off.
how the fuck do I play
I
hands?
don't think he's going to get through because
One
Kenny's
game
image.
was like, oh,
Gotta
Ace
gamble.
jack is pretty much the nuts here.
I don't have gambling hands.
Good luck, Jack.
Yeah, he does make the call.
Seat 5 calls.
Kenny,
Heads up.
Oh,
No more action.
Kenny
Sherry's probably never seen as much action in her life.
That was good action. Heads up, no more action. To the river.
That's a no more action.
He's
Looking good
handed
for the
it.
ace jack.
So ace is good, right?
Ace is the diamond makes it.
I have fun.
And doesn't get there. So
Chip.
that's
1,000.
a span of 10 minutes.
Bro,
That's
there's been like 6
3 all-ins already by
You can play for like one
Mr. Lucky
orbit.
Killer.
Not even one orbit yet.
That's 8, 9, 11.
1,000 for 20.
Burmese Python.
6. Wait, 1,000 for
Nice.
20.
His bio is
Getting like 6-3 offsuit.
Holy C6,000.
Holy, everyone just be on one of the famous on the stream. Just going.
Then we have Donkey Killer. Shout out to
Sherry, this is our home game though normally.
Is
No, it's not. It's not.
No. If Bragg is there, then definitely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We don't need to have Kenny.
Yo, one time Bragg came. No, I think when Kenny's there, it is also action though. But when one time when Bragg came, there was every single hand was an all-in. Like there was no post flop play.
Pretty light jams we're seeing here. Queen 10 off. Even after an open and a 3-bet, usually you would just muck them.
But
But
definitely,
he came here to gamble.
definitely an action player. Much more.
Raise 35
Then we have
C4.
7 Unordinary Fish.
Okay.
Aspiring poker, trying really
Call.
hard.
35.
Definitely rooting for this player. No stake in it.
Call.
Definitely rooting.
Seat
No
1.
bias whatsoever.
No bias whatsoever. Taking
1,
it.
4.
She has what it takes to roll.
6.
I mean, you always want to root for an underdog.
Jackie. I think they got.
Jackie is in C9, I think.
Yeah, I think they got the seats reversed. 0 money, 3 kicks, 27 5. He's got a very shiny time in his life right now. Here for diversity. I'm not gonna tell you which one he
Num
is.
num 55.
Most diverse of the crowd as of now. And in C9 we have Cheetos, Tournament Grinder, and Cash Hunters. Definitely hunt. It's not a tournament.
Raise 155. Call.
My friend she said VClub Professional Cash Player, Cash VClub Tournament. It's quite accurate. Yep. 5 figures in cash. Not 5 figures in tournaments. Tell yourself that cash is. But he's still
I mean,
plays.
that's variance, baby.
6 to
Yeah.
10.
I think he's the very definition.
Call. Straight. G10. Yeah, straight.
Fucking gambler, let's go. What? Oh yeah, bro, stuck 1,000 already. I don't give a shit.
Nothing C5. Thank you, Kenny. Shit.
I think we're back.
Kenny.
Let's go.
We're back.
Sleep at the flop you know.
We were experiencing some
Yeah, you don't need to sleep at that bar.
potential technical.
Have you played a hand yet?
We'll do a quick introduction.
I played one Preflop, but I folded.
Okay. Straddle 1, 1, 2,
But we'll
5.
introduce ourselves first.
Double
James Walter.
gutter.
Summer cash game.
I put him on flush draw as well. But the
And,
donkey
I have here with me my coach, who does not have a plaque. For that.
Raise 25.
Yeah. Hello,
C4.
G. I'm Walter's coach and future cash
Oh
game
my god, the
festival
mid over there
champion.
played a hand.
He only won this one because I couldn't attend, unfortunately.
Fold.
And yeah, I guess we're excited to bring us this home game. This is 1-1 home game, but it plays
4, 7.
bigger than 5-10 sometimes. And like we've already seen 3 all-into calls in the first like 5 minutes, so it's gonna be an exciting one.
Fold.
We talked about it earlier, but I think it
so I can see.
creates an interesting dynamic.
I want to see what she's folding.
Thank you.
Each time,
Definitely stuff you wouldn't fold.
consistently
Yeah,
develop an image.
me and Katie don't fold.
It's a lot of history.
Haha, cheap 400.
Okay, 400 behind.
We'll go through some
C4,
actually.
20. C4,
Just-
400 behind. Straddle two.
Let me fold this hand and let me go send the link to the boy.
Yeah, I also want to send the link to the
Boy, yeah, I want to send the
So,
link to the boy.
starting in seat 1, we have JT, calls himself Kryptonian Whale. If you work in the pet industry, you would love to chat. He could have messaged first, but the outreach budget went to his buy-in.
Yeah.
And seat 2, we have BK, the professional binker and reason for BKHU, proud father and sensei of Call for the Hood.
BK is just all in.
He's all in?
I think he's playing the Nick game, so he really wants the puck. And
He's
he
all
get
in.
called by ace-8 suited.
He's
And
all
he's
in with the
way
snowman.
ahead.
He's all in with the snowman.
One time.
And he said one time.
He just open shoved and got action. Wow, that's great.
BK, do you want to build a snowman?
Oh,
does
but
not
the
want to
turn is
build
an ace.
The turn's an ace. He did not want to build a snowman. I don't think he does have diamonds though, and he doesn't get there. He's looking. No. There's no Olaf on the flop. He is Uto.
Wow. That's pretty unlucky. You get 3 outered when you don't make them.
Yeah, yeah, and the redraw with the diamonds too. But he is the reason for the stream. Then we have C3.
Shipping it pre with ace.
He's not here right now, but we'll give him an introduction. He's Call for the Hood, #1 BK hater, creator of BK Haters United. Currently suffering from a huge downswing, trying to win it back. His downswing is plus 20k over the past couple of months. Scooped 6k last night, so it's a pretty big downswing, I think.
I'd love to be on that kind of downswing when you're up
Yeah,
20k in the past few months.
Oh. He's wearing his favorite hat. Oh, he's back in the background. He's wearing his favorite hat today. Every time he wears the hat, he's up huge. I'm trying to buy that hat off of him, but he's not really willing to sell it. And he's a superstitious guy. He won huge last night and put his clothes in the same clothes in the laundry, wore that same outfit today. Really believes in that, the juju, the luck. And in seat 4, we have KK Poker. Huge action player. Just called it off with ace-8 suited. Not really afraid to mix in the stacks.
We're already getting an all-in and a call. Probably gonna call it off with ace-queen, but queen-10 suited. I think no. JT seems to have a button in front of him, so he's probably just doing this because he thinks Donkey Killer, aka Kenny, is very, very light, which he normally is, but this time he actually has it. Calls it off and is dominating, which is not good. Not what you want to see with queen-10 suited.
Ooh.
Oh, but hits the 10.
Hits the 10.
That's not good.
Wow. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
Queen doesn't help him. He has top 2, which shows you that crypto is still booming, still a thing.
Oh, Kenny is not running good.
Yeah, he's sort of running into it today.
It's only been 20 minutes. I think he's in for 4 buy-ins now.
Yeah, three or 4 buy-ins. We'll take a look at
This one is kind of unlucky though.
Yeah, I think in the other times he was a little bit behind, but this one definitely a little bit unlucky. Kelvin's bio says Chinese Nick Airball dash Air China. So I'm not sure if it's promoting an airline or what's going on there, but yeah, Fly Air China. And then seat 5 we have the Burmese Python. His bio is like a snake.
AKA Jack.
AKA Jack. Which is appropriate. He is action player. We have action players in seat 4, 5, and 6, which brings us to the Donkey Killer. Kenny, running into it for the first part of the stream. New player that started playing for fun, was invited to games because everyone thought he was a donkey. Now he's come back for revenge as the Donkey Killer and punishing all the limpers and people who doubted him. I don't doubt him. I think Kenny, if anyone can make a comeback, it's Kenny. He has guts for sure. Let's see what's going on this hand.
Seems like a raise and 4 calls with kind of bad hands. 5 deuce, 9 4s in there. Queen 7 with diamonds is in there, but ace 2 seems to be in the lead with the top pair and a gutter.
Oh. I think I need to start tightening up my range when someone says it's bad hands, and I'm looking at the flop and thinking, or looking at the cards and thinking it's not that bad.
Wow, and KK goes for the second bullet with gets snap called by just ace high no kicker,
Yeah.
and also over called by pair nines as well.
Ooh.
Total brick on the river.
We'll see if that queen slows things down. Everyone checks. PK shows it.
And it's good.
Yeah.
And I think he needed that for his button as well.
Yeah.
So they are playing a few side games as well. They're playing the Nick game and as well as the 8-3 game, which is like deuce 7, but in this club, 8-3 is like a special hand.
Yeah. I don't actually know the origin of that. I think just BK had won with 8-3, saying it was significantly better by 2-7, being up by 1 on each of those cards, or higher than 1 on each one of those cards. So I think that's what happened. I think someone lost the Nick game.
Yeah, the Nick game is over. I think actually MC lost.
Which is not surprising. I think when you're rocking what single-digit VPIP, I think it's quite easy to lose a Nick game. But he is scooping. He's doing well. Brings us to seat 7, the only female at the table. It's Unordinary Fish. She's an aspiring poker winner, trying really, really hard. I hope she does well this stream. Just a non-biased opinion. None of us bought stake in her. Just hope that you always want to root for the underdog. But I think she has what it takes to roll with these guys. Absolutely. And then in seat 8, we have 0 money, 3 kids, and 27 spouses, which is quite a lot. And his bio is he's at a very Chinese time in his life right now. He's here for diversity, and he is the only non-Chinese person at the table. So he's definitely here for diversity. Rob's a really good player, very well studied. His favorite meal is one of his favorite desserts is the what is that dessert that the keg sells? But they have this really really good cake at the keg.
That looked like a blind bet from KK Poker. After it went, Jack opens.
I think you're right. Actually, I think he.
Yeah, it looks like it's a blind bet.
Checked his cards afterwards, which is very much in the realm of what KK is capable of.
But KK did flop a pair, so I don't think he's going anywhere. And and you can see Jack
trying to pull a move with the gutter.
Jack is representing the ace because he opened preflop, even though this is a new Nick game, so he's opening pretty wide with the 10-7 diamonds. And then KK's flopped a pair and has out-flopped him. Will he put more pressure on this pot on the turn? It's pretty wet now. There's 2 flush draws out there, bunch of straight draws.
Oh, he's loading up.
He's definitely firing. But knowing KK, I kind of expect him to call this as well because he doesn't fold. He doesn't like to fold pairs.
I don't even think he's like to fold 2 overs. I think he's. Legend has it that when he plays online, his fold button is a little bit broken. Turn up a little bit so you can hear the table.
And the blind bet has has impacted this action quite a bit because usually when you blind bet and you flop pair, that's actually pretty good because the villain's not going to put you on it. Oh, but he does lay it down. Has to show the 10-7.
Oh, yes.
Wins the button.
The Nick game definitely, I think that was really well played. I think maybe on other turn cards, like a bottom pairing card.
It's just so hard to continue with the 9 because you know that on any blank, the pre-flop aggressor is going to fire a 3rd bullet, and it's really hard to call when so much of his range contains ace-x, right?
Yeah. No, I agree. I do think that. You think the Nick game changes some stuff?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Like, for example, I know Jack's an action player, but if it wasn't for the start of the new Nick game and the need for the button, sometimes 10-7 the diamonds like maybe a tighter player would have just thrown it away. But you kind of need to get in there and put yourself in these spots to win pots, and you can't do that without.
I do think being 9-handed, the Nick game doesn't give you much pressure. I think more recently, one of my friends, he played a Nick game with 5 players, and I think that's the hesitancy to get into pots. You can definitely be a little bit more passive, not necessarily having to claim the first one, but I think it's still obviously a lot better.
Yeah, for sure. But you look at this kind of action where it goes, you get 3-bet by Jack 5 off, probably because you want the button, right? And then you get 4-bet by 6-7 suited.
Whoa.
and a flat called by ace queen. Wow. And then
Outflopped?
Yeah, jack 5 is out of there, but would have had the best of it. But ace queen looks like he leads.
Yeah.
No, it seems that lead and a call maybe. Not too sure, but it does seem like we're going to a turn. Oh, and the turn is a spade as well, so I don't think 6-7 going anywhere. But
The infamous 6-7. It's
a check by KK.
he's slowing down, and a
And
check
check
back.
by JT as well.
Ooh,
Oh, and the river's an
the river's
ace,
an
so
ace.
KK is now good, and he goes for showdown. He's gonna win with ace queen. I think JT is gonna regret not putting any more money on the turn, because he definitely can get ace queen to fold on that turn.
Yeah, I think if you have one over, you have just a gutter actually. I think it would be tough.
Yeah, it's a weird spot, because when you are the 4-better and then you get cold called, it's like his range is so heavily like suited aces, strong pocket pairs.
Which definitely connect with that board texture.
Yeah, and when you just have like bottom pair, it's kind of tough. But
Yeah, I think picking up the spade flush draw on the turn definitely gives you a little bit more merit to applying pressure, but still also trying to feel out the field. I don't know if JT and KK have played that many hands together.
we got an open by queen jack off by Rob. See 8. It's called by BK with 8-5 suited. Looks like we have some decent hands here. Let's see the flop.
More decent than before.
Oh, and call for the hood flops a set. So this hand is over, and this is not good for Rob, as he also flops top pair. But it goes checks through. Oh, he turns 2 pair. So Rob looks like he's gonna lose a big pot here. Donkey Killer with a gut shot too, so he might call this, and that might induce Rob to raise.
Okay.
Which Donkey Killer does call. Let's see if Rob throws in the raise.
Oh, he's looking.
He grabs chips, and that's a big raise, which is not good for him. Looks like it's 165.
65, yeah.
Now the question is, what do you do with 6s here? Do you just call, or do you 3-bet and go all in? Because he also does not have a nip button as well, right?
Yeah. I think with 2 flush draws on board, I think there's merit to
Jam?
Jam.
And he does jam. That it's probably gonna get called off by Rob here. He does call. Needs a queen or a jack, or it's no good. They're deciding on running it once or twice. Looks like they're going twice. That's just a cooler spot.
yeah.
Because he checked back the flop too for pot control.
Yeah.
Even though he flopped top pair.
Oh, they're running 2 rivers.
6 is hold, and MC gets it's a huge double up, and the button as well.
And the button. Oh, yeah. Kind of unavoidable when that turn comes.
Especially when it goes bet and a call. If Kenny doesn't call in between, we might see just a flat from Rob. But after Kenny calls, now you kind of want to raise to get a heads up, get him out of the pot. You don't want him to get in there with his random ass flush draws or gut shots like what he had.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. I think. I think Rob will recover, but I'm not sure about his 3 kids and 27 wives. They might be starving for a little bit. When he's reaching to his back pocket, he's reloading. Rob doesn't give up. We forgot to do our last introduction. Seat 9. His name's Cheeto. He's tournament grinder and cash game punter. So he's definitely here to punt.
He's been quiet so far. He hasn't been involved in any pots, but it's a bit hard when
there's that much action.
Yeah,
I think.
you get open 3-bet, 4-bet every hand, and then what can you even do in that spot?
I agree. I think Cheeto Jackie. He is a very good. He is a very good tournament.
Yeah, I think he scooped one of the Club WPT gold late night tourneys for 10K USD recently. It was a really good score.
Yeah, and then the month prior he won 40 million. No, I think he's been doing
I
a couple of
won the WSOP in main too.
yeah, $8 million. So I think for him the 1-1 game is just him sort of giving back to the PKHU community. But he, all jokes aside, he is a pretty solid tournament player. I do think that the skills, for tournament cash, there's definitely some similarities there. But
This is an action here. 4-bet by KK with the ace-7 of clubs. It's not going to get through because Kryptonian Whale has ace-jack suited, and at this point you never fold a suited ace, especially against a loose player like KK. He does make the call. He's in position as well, so it's really good.
yeah,
If an ace comes, then we'll see it's going to get really bloody. But 9-10-5, so both players miss, but if KK puts some pressure, and I think JT will call with his overs and a backdoor flush draw and backdoor straight draw.
yeah.
Especially with a small bet like this. He might even raise. If he raises, that's going to be very interesting. Nope, does make the call.
Eight of spades could bring some action.
Looks like it's pain, so it's
King.
now it's really good for KK's range, but this gives JT a double gutter. Any queen or an 8 is a straight. Or no, just a queen.
Yeah.
Oh, he
yeah,
does
that's a
jam
queen.
too.
Oh, wow.
And he calls it off with ace
Oh
high.
my gosh. He's reading him like a children's book, like Green Eggs and Ham.
They're deciding to run it multiple times, and he
Yeah.
needs a 7 and a 7 only. That's pain.
Queen?
So,
That
queen is,
has the
JT
nuts?
has the nuts. Second board. It's a 3.
Wow, and
He's wins both.
Oh, did
no,
he
had a
have-
flush draw on the flop. Oh, interesting.
Oh, I
That's why
see.
you called it off. Okay.
okay. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I know JT definitely.
But knowing JT, I wouldn't have been surprised if he just called it off with a gutter too.
Yeah, ace high. I think he's. If he thinks that KK is capable of pulling a move and applying that much pressure with nothing.
We've seen so far in the stream, even though it's just been 30 minutes, where the middle 3 players, KK, Jack, and Kenny, they love to get in there 4-betting with not very good hands, and so I think the rest of the table knows that, and they're just being much wider than usual.
I agree.
Kryptonian Whale versus Kryptonian Whale. Looks like they're dead even.
Yeah, honestly, it's tough to find someone so evenly matched.
Surprised he's only won 2 hands,
Yeah,
considering he has a 43 VP.
I think this is just a really good example. Not a graphic error. It's actually an example that your biggest enemy is sometimes yourself.
Wise words
Yeah.
from our cash game champion.
Yeah, yeah. Once you get a plaque, Chi, in the next season, maybe you'll come up with more profound statements. But
I'm trying, but every time I try, there's an obstacle in the way, like Walter Gao, just
I feel like watching a
KK
stream
is,
where everyone just wants to get the money in with marginal hands makes it. Oh, gets it through.
I mean, this time it wasn't that marginal. It's a very good hand,
Yeah.
nines, but no one else had anything this hand. Also, it does look like KK has a button already, so he doesn't need to be. I think the rest of the table knows that since he has a button, he's going to be playing a little bit more ABC than usual.
We're looking at the largest pot, one of the pots we looked at a couple hands ago with set of 6s versus top 2 against 0 money, 3 kids. And yeah, I think just a cooler spot. I think maybe given that stack size, maybe that stack depth, I don't think we fold there. Could be doing that with worse queen X's, possibly. But just unfortunate to run into it. Okay, an open by Kryptonian Whale with pocket 9s. BK with ace and a mystery card. Call for the hood.
Has ace jack off, does go for the 3-bet.
Yeah. Ooh, KK has 8-3.
Oh, and they are playing the A3 game, but he does fold.
He does fold.
Facing this action. Maybe he doesn't remember that they are playing, but at the same time, with his image, he's never going to get credit.
Yeah, all credit, no debit. That's pretty insane. Donkey Killer in there with pocket deuces. Deuces never loses? No, they do. They do.
But they both
loses.
get outflopped by the jack.
Yeah.
There's a flush draw as well, so and
Call for the hood
at
betting.
position as well. So he's gonna throw in a bet. Looks like small one. Seems 65 into 200.
Yeah. Oh, that
It's not a
flop.
5, it's a king.
Oh, it's a king.
Jack 4 king. Wow.
Wow.
A huge raise. Is that 500 by deuces? 215.
Oh, it's a stack of reds. I think the blue lighting makes it look like that stack is.
Yeah. And this is interesting because although the graphics is Jack 4-5, we saw the flop briefly and there was a king on there. So it's a little bit hard when you only have second pair to call off this huge raise. He does make the call.
Call for the hood. I think he's calling for the hood. And I think he's looking for an ace here on the turn to make his decision a lot easier. The turn.
Oh, it's a deuce. No. That's really bad.
He checks.
Wow. So Kenny makes a really good hand now. He checks it. It's interesting. I expect to see MC check this back a lot.
Yeah, especially when you get raised on the turn. I think it's okay to. Oh no, he's cracking his knuckles. I think he's loading the gun and he's firing. That bet looks massive.
Well,
it's 350.
Huge, yeah.
Yeah.
But this is not going to work because Kenny has a set now. Although who knows at this point? I think I saw a king on the flop, so I don't know what the flop is anymore.
From this angle, though, it does look like a deuce, and maybe judging by his reaction,
he's grabbing chips, going for the double check raise. Maybe.
Oh, there
he
it
is
is.
Going for the double check raise. Oh, 850. Now you're in a world of spot with ace jack, because even though Kenny is, he does go all in. He does call it off. And only a 3 is going to save call for the hood, and 2 3s have been folded so far.
I don't know if it's 4-5 though, is it? Oh, it's king 4-5.
It's king, maybe, I'm not sure. Oh, it's jack 4-5.
Oh, it is jack 4-5. Okay.
So, not sure why I saw king earlier.
Oh, so he's just drawing to a 3 at this point.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
wow.
does not make it.
And he makes it back. So like I said earlier in the stream before it cut off, if anyone can make a comeback, it's Kenny.
Wow. Spinks the 2-outer on the turn.
He can breathe a sigh of relief now.
But you see, like, there's no way. I guess, yeah, with top pair, top kicker, and a gut shot on the turn.
Yeah, Kenny gets a fist bump from zero money, 3 kids, 27 wives. But right now, Kenny is 3,300 money, 0 kids, 1 wife. So I think he's doing pretty well for himself. But yeah, I think it's surprising that just calling it off early on in the game, maybe people don't give you enough credit.
Yeah, and I think the hands Kenny has shown down so far as well just means that he's not going to get enough credit, because I think if against any other player, MC probably checks back that turn after he gets that huge check raise on the flop. But against Kenny can be just airballing with anything. So and you saw he was doing with deuces.
Yeah, I can see him doing that with just a 3, just an open-ended straight draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it just so happens that he turned bottom set.
Did not. Yeah. Unfortunate turn for call for the hood there.
Yeah.
But that's good enough.
I think I think this is the start of his downswing. That the downswing that he's been.
He has lost 2 huge pots to Kenny.
He has, yes.
And both of them kind of got sucked out on. Ace Jack against Ace 4, and Kenny turned the deuce and turned a straight, and now Ace Jack against deuces when he flopped a jack and just turned him.
Yeah, I don't want to call
dead.
myself a prophet, but I did say at the very beginning of that hand, deuces never loses, which is not grammatically correct, but it is factually correct in this specific context. Kenny is now, I don't know how much he's in for, but he is as the players at this game call up heaps.
I think he might still be stuck the way the first 20 minutes were going, but
Yeah.
that was a huge pot though.
It was a full double up too. That was. Call for the hood, close to even now, I think, with even after winning the 6s versus Rob's. Queen, Jack. Oh, Cheeto's getting into it.
From Cheeto.
Yeah.
With the ace jack off.
Tournament player.
And KK's going to call with the king 7 off. Both flop nothing with 988. Ace jack is most likely good on this board, but at the same time, Like, especially against KK's range when he has like anything. KK does find the flow with the backdoor flush and backdoor straight draw.
Yeah. Don't have to kill KK twice.
And he does turn the open ender, so I don't think he's folding. The question is he going to lead out here on this turn?
Oh, Cheeto slows down. Knowing KK, I think he has to
KK's in
fire.
position.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's going to fire. And it's going to be hard to call this bet with ace-jack.
I think one of the biggest differences between... I do think he's going to let it go here. I do think one of the biggest differences between tourney and cash is that in tournament poker, your chips are a lot more precious. Can't be floating light.
Well,
can't just be peeling that off.
The thing is, in cash game, you're playing 100. Like, this game is almost 500 blinds deep.
Yeah.
Right? And in tourney, you're most likely playing around 20, 30 blinds most of the time. So,
especially as the blinds go up.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like a...
At that point, it's hard. It's hard for you to just float with king high here. But, I mean, king high, he just knows that in position, too. It's just... He's going to win a lot.
Yeah. Now we see call for the hood on the opposite side of a cooler.
The limp here with the 3 deuce off. I think that's a raise by KK Poker. We have some mystery hands here.
Yeah.
Have been folded. Oh.
Pocket sevens. Whoa.
Pocket sevens is in there. And we have a bunch of, like, 5 ways to the flop now.
Ooh.
Oh, and there is a
bottom
7.
set.
And KK is flop top pair, so I think this is
and
not
top
good.
pair for KK feels like top set.
It does, honestly.
For some other people, I think KK.
That's a big raise from Rob. And
that's a big one. With the spade flush out there, don't blame him.
I don't, and since Rob doesn't have the button, I think KK is definitely gonna call this. He might even 3-bet him back, push him all in.
I mean, the stack size is pretty deep. KK gave a little bit of shrug, saying, "What are you doing?"
He's all in.
Oh, he's all in. He gets snap called.
Gets snapped.
Wow. You're right. He did that. I think maybe he thought he had top set, but I think it's just top pair.
Or maybe he does have top set, and we just,
maybe the graphics are wrong. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Maybe it's. I think he's drawing down on the turn. Yeah.
Sevens hold.
Yeah,
Sevens
and
hold.
he's back.
Huge swings already.
Huge swings for sure. Rob knew that Queen Jack's no good. He had to hit his set like Call for the Hood did earlier, and that's what he did.
The key is to hit a set against someone who's going to pay you off with ace-9.
Yeah, and I do think at this table, half the table will pay you off.
That's true, but Rob is among one of the tighter players on this table. So against, like, let's say if it was Cheeto that had ace-9, I don't think Cheeto is going to pay Rob off there, but does get the full double up.
And the nip button too.
Yeah, and the button. So he's chilling for this game, this Nick game.
I definitely think there's an element where if you think someone might be, if you have the nip button yourself, you think someone's trying to play back at you, especially on a board that's supposed to hit your range way harder, like ace, king, 7, you're leading out.
That's what makes it so interesting too. You never know if they actually have it or whether they just really want the button, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it's really hard for Rob to have 2 pairs there, right?
Yeah.
He can't have ace king. I guess he can have ace 7, but he won't have ace king 7, right?
Yeah, not that often.
Not that often. So realistically, if the only hand KK loses to is 7s, and unfortunately he had it.
So hitting a set is good. I think that's just the way you got to do it. A lot of diamonds here. Whoa, we have the 3-bet from Rob. He's picking up some steam with the ace-10 suited. We have the offsuit variety from Call for the Hood. We'll see who can play this better. I think we'll go multi-way though. Yeah, it goes 4 ways to the flop.
2 cold colors.
Yeah, we're looking for some diamonds. Ooh.
Oh, but it's spades.
Yeah.
And
it is spades. It's enough flush draw for 0 money, 3 kids, 27 wives. They decided to check it through. And ooh, the
Interesting check
river.
by-
Sorry, the turn pairs the 8. Trips for the Burmese Python.
Two flush draws out there.
Yeah. I do think it's appropriate for Rob to continue, especially in position.
He's gonna call for sure. See a river.
Call for the hood says he doesn't want to do it for the hood. Not today.
It's not gonna.
7 of spades would be a juicy card. It is not. It is just the king.
I can see a world where Rob actually looks this bad up with ace high.
With ace high?
With Jack's image.
Yeah.
On a 4, 6, 8, 8 on 2 flush draws, even though you block 2 spades.
That sizing is so. Oh, I thought it was 75. I didn't see the 175.
And you can see that he's not snaffling, so he's thinking about it. Is ace high ever good here?
Definitely a thinking player. Definitely a world where Jack is capable of making a move.
There's a bunch of missed straight draws, right?
Oh, I think he is going to look him up.
He's grabbing chips. That's a call. Or no, that's a raise.
Whoa.
Wow.
That is a. I just don't think I see a world where Jack is folding this.
I don't think he's going to fold an 8, unfortunately, but this is a tough spot because what is Rob saying he has? I guess just kings?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he gets called. Gets shown the bad news.
Yeah. I think if Jack has any other hand, like 6-7, 5-6,
It's going to be hard for it to call, but at the same time...
maybe even a king. Like I think maybe he can let it go. I just think his hand's too strong.
But at the same time, it's what is Rob really representing with that raise on the... He checked back the flop, multi-way, called a bet on the turn, on the board pairing 8. Now he raised on the king, so I guess the only hand he's representing is kings, right? If he had like a set on the flop, he would most likely bet it or raise the turn. So interesting bluff by Rob. It didn't work out because Jack had trips, but in a world where he doesn't have trips, he might get even looked up by a pair, I think, in that spot.
Yeah, I thought he was grabbing calling chips there.
Yeah.
But he decided to go for the higher variance play. Yeah, recently acquired some chips. Sometimes it gives you a sense of, I don't want to say sense of power, but I think when you have a lot of chips, or you recently won a pot, maybe you got a little bit lucky, you feel like you have the agency to make a lot more moves. We're going 3 ways to a flop here with semi-marginal hands.
Am I too quiet?
Oh, it's a little loud?
They're progressively.
Oh,
So
okay.
they're progressively.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah. Is this where you guys wrap up?
Mhm.
I think.
Okay.
It was just like.
Hello? Oh, wait. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we can. Oh, the earnings right now. Burmese Python. Oh, the money hasn't moved around that much. Oh, Donkey Killer is not up. He is in for heaps.
Yeah, he did get
Yeah.
stacked 3 times in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
But he
after
did.
scooping that.
But honestly, like even if you lose 3 buy-ins in the first 20 minutes and you're close to even, that's honestly a win, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Unfortunate for KK Poker.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
far.
the ace 9 versus the 7's hand. Definitely a spot where you can let it go, but you just know that other people are capable of fighting for stacks for the nip button as well.
Well, when you're a home game like this, can you really fold top pair? Top pair is like you said, it's top set, right? Especially if it's an ace, then it's basically top set.
It is. In KK's world, I think he's looking at a...
Wow, 0 money. He folds pocket 5s, not even trying to send mine. That's pretty tight
Yeah.
fold. I think he maybe just wants to get some water or something. But here we have ace queen suited, a really good hand. Gets 3-bet by.
Wow, 3-bet huge.
Oh, and BK has a hand and no knit button, so I think this is going all in.
Oh, I think 4-bet
He does
to
4-bet,
300.
okay. Doesn't choose to jam, but 4
Oh,
bets too.
Burmese Python is
He's not folding his queen suited, so this is gonna either be a jam or just a call, I think. But it is tough, you know, with a 3-bet and a 4-bet, and you have ace queen. You're so afraid of ace king.
Yeah.
But with a suited variety, that's hard to let go.
He's thinking. It.
Wow, he does let it go. Wow.
I think JT has to. Yeah, he's folding.
He folds, and
he has to show for the nip button.
He does. Maybe he already. Oh, he does show. He shows jacks.
Yeah. Nothing to be too embarrassed about.
It's good.
Kryptonian Whale was massively behind.
Wow, Unordinary Fish with a 5% VPip. She's not playing any hands. And I think this is about what we expected here, I think. Maybe, does anything stand out to you that surprises you?
No, I think, I'm surprised KK Poker's VPip is not in the triple digits.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's only 70%.
I'm surprised he's not played every hand, yeah.
That is true. I think Unordinary Fish, 5% VPip, Cheeto. Definitely some of the tighter players at the table.
But it also, like, the deck hasn't hit them at all. They've just
Yeah.
been dealt trash. It's really hard to play.
Yeah, I saw Jackie play ace jack offsuit, didn't really connect with the flop. So I definitely think it is hard to.
So here we see Unordinary Fish raising her VPip by playing the ace-6 offsuit. Let's see what happens here. It's actually so far the best of it, because everyone else has just garbage.
Oh, yeah.
But KK Poker has
King 6 suited, which
He's raising it up.
He's raising it up.
And even though you have ace-6 off, yeah, that's just tough, right?
Yeah.
He does let it go.
King 6 suited. Yeah, especially in such a high action game, your range is definitely widening. King 6 suited is
any suited hand feels like aces at this point.
It does. The flop
does flop a king.
Flops a king. I mean, I think he's
in good
checks
shape.
it.
Oh no, BK's in there with 7-3 and flops 2 pair. Wait, is he in there? I don't see cards in front of him.
I think he did full. I think the graphics are just.
No, he does have cards in it. He's grabbing chips.
Wow,
he's in there with 7-3 off.
Oh, Kryptonian Whale thinks his bottom pair is good. BK smooth calls. I think here comes the big one.
Here's a raise. Is that no? That's just a call.
It's just a call.
Everyone's in there.
And Donkey Killer is in there with the 6-7.
Everyone has a pair. No one's folding.
Wow. 6 would be a crazy card on the turn. Ooh,
it's an 8.
It's an 8.
It's a complete blank. So BK's still ahead. I'm surprised he just flats the 7-3 off there.
Yeah, maybe try and play a little bit sneaky. I think he has to go big on this turn. He's thinking about it. I think he's
checks to him too, so
yeah,
the action's on him.
He's thinking about Vegas and the Mirage.
And I think also because they are playing the 8-3 game, and now there's a 3 and an 8 out there.
Oh,
that might impact some people's decision making.
Yeah, I think that's a good catch. I think he would have to size up pretty big here. There does introduce a couple of interesting straight draws that may or may not have continued, like 5-6 possibly. Gets open ended. There's diamonds.
It's a pretty hefty bet. 300.
Yeah, 300 into 500. I think 570.
Yeah, and partially because you don't block King X, right? You have bottom 2 pair, so it's very likely you're gonna get called by top pair. But at the same time, BK is known to be one of the more tighter players on this table. So,
KK Poker thinking about what to do. I think if he was, in position, maybe at the cutoff, like where JT is sitting, it might be a little bit easier to make the call. But with 4 callers on the flop, or 4 people to the flop. Oh, he does make a good lay down. It's a good lay down. It's a good lay down.
Yeah, there's. It's also the issue is there's 2 other players behind you, and you have a really weak kicker as well.
I think Donkey Killer here has a pretty clear fold, and I think Kryptonian Whale is also laying it down. Yeah.
Yeah, he takes.
And he doesn't have to show this one, unless he wants to.
But that's a really good pot for BK. This is why we're BK haters united. He gets it in there with 7-3.
He said show it.
Nah, it's not 8-3, unfortunately. It's very close.
Oh, yeah.
But he's in there with 7-3 off and just hits 2 pair, just like that.
PFR, preflop raise?
This is preflop raise, yeah.
Yeah, we're looking at 48%, which is 52% less than what I would expect KK Poker to be rocking. And then we have, again, yeah, just Cheetos and Unordinary Fish. Not catching cards at this point.
I'm actually surprised Kryptonian Whale is second. I kind of expected Burmese Python to be second with the, or even Donkey Killer. But I guess they've been mostly calling the bets pre-flop as opposed to raising them. Kryptonian Whale definitely the most aggressive. He's been 3-betting with Jack 9 off. You know, these. Maybe he's just really, but he doesn't need the knit button right now, so.
Oh, we have a new dealer.
Rahul in the box.
Rahul in the box. Owns a very delicious food truck. I haven't tried the food myself, but I think a lot of my close friends have in Brampton. Shout out to FFC.
Yeah.
SFC? Brampton? Have you tried their food?
I have not, unfortunately.
Oh. 9-3, close to 8-3, but ooh,
Folding King Jack.
raised to 29 from BK. Not sure if that's
It's called by 8-6. Oh, but there's an Ace King. Oh,
Ace King
a
and
huge
sevens.
3-bet. And that sevens is definitely not going anywhere. He's definitely going to put in the cold call, I think.
They've already introduced the $100 chips,
he
which are
folds.
beige,
Wow.
and it sometimes looks red on stream.
He does fold the sevens, which is interesting.
I can't tell if he has a. I think he has a button already. I think the last two players are just.
I think yeah, it's
just Cheetos and Unordinary Fish.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
This is raised first in. So this is when you're the first into the pot when you open,
Oh, okay.
right? Because
Pre-flop as well.
Yeah, no, this is pre-flop.
Oh, okay.
PFR is including 3-bets as well, I think. And raise first is when it folds to you. You're gonna. open
Oh,
the
I
action by
see.
raising.
Yeah, KK Poker leading in all of these stats.
And Unordinary Fish has 0 RFI. Wow.
Same with Donkey Killer.
Which is surprising because his VPIP is so high.
Yeah,
So he's
so
just been
Calling.
he's been calling a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, used to call me my cell phone, I guess. That's definitely. Yeah, definitely just. I think in games like this, if you're not catching cards,
It's tough because in Unordinary Fish's position, she's behind 3. You can consider 4 action players. So when it goes raise 3-bet, 4-bet in front of her, and you're looking at A6 off, it's just hard to be in the mix, right? Even if you need a knit button. But at the same time, everyone knows she's not been playing hand. So maybe if she does get it in there, she's gonna. Wow. Okay, what's going on here?
Oh, everyone's doing 6-7.
We teleported to the river, and I think there's a jam by MC.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it seems that KK has a decision with, I think, Ace King. Does make the fold. Not sure what the board was. Oh, but he does scoop that huge pot. I remember. I think this hand was the hand where MC had the 8-6 of spades. So there was probably spades out there. But who knows?
My girlfriend found out about this, so she asked her younger sister, and she's like, Amanda, what is the 67? She's like, what? 67? Oh, it's very fucking poor. Bro, I'm not gonna make it to the river. Yeah, I will bet. You know, we
Oh, yeah.
Unordinary Fish needs a nip. Oh, aces. Okay, I was gonna say that she folds King 8 suited, needing a nip button,
Raise to 10.
but
I think Cheetos
works out
with
for
the
her
call.
because Rob wakes up with aces next to act.
Kryptonian Whale, 3-betting with Ace-4 suited.
Gets cold called by pocket nines.
Yeah, I think pretty standard. Rob doesn't have a hand here. He might just call, but he has
the goods.
He has the goods for sure.
He's definitely putting in a 4-bet. The question is how much.
I think in the 250 range would be appropriate.
Yeah, with aces, usually you want to size down a little bit to get them in. But since you're out of position, yeah, 250 sounds reasonable. Maybe 200. Yeah, 250. Let's go for 250.
It's like
you're a cash game champion or something.
It's like I'm cash game champion. It's like I know these players. Man, it would be really weird if you just bet to 125 and I just am eating my words. But
well, now you're in a tough spot with Ace-4 suited because
one player behind.
It's a pretty hand, but at the same time,
absolutely dominated at this point.
He does go.
Oh, he does go
jam.
all in. And then I think Rob he's definitely thinking about the Mirage. He's actually booked his ticket to Vegas.
If you're KK Poker, now you're in a kind of tough spot because you have a really good hand too. And if you just think you're against Ace King and Ace King, then
you're ahead.
Yeah. Does he go for it? At the same time, Rob is one of the tighter players at this table, so
yeah, Rob,
he's gonna have get a lot of credit for this 4-bet.
He would have to. I think Rob was they previously played a hand where he called it off, where he jammed with top pair, and Rob had bottom set. So I just think, yeah, I think when you show your neighbors your cards, you let them slide. I think that's a sign you're just having a hard time letting go. But you will eventually make the fold. I trust that he will make the fold. I just don't think it's gonna be.
It's a tough spot when you have a pair in this spot. And this is the issue with cold calling. Oh, he does put it in.
And I think Rob is more than excited to show the goods.
That's not good. He needs a 9. And Kryptonian Whale needs way more than just a 9.
Yeah, he needs.
They're running it once too.
They're running it once. One time. 9 of hearts would be insane.
Ooh, Queen 8. So it's
that's
really
not looking good.
His 4 is pretty much drawing dead.
Yeah.
9 and a 9 only.
Can KK bank? Ooh.
That was close.
It was 10.
That was
close. It was 10. Wow. Big pot for 0 money, 3 kids, and 27 wives. I think he can find more wives at this point with the amount of money that he's collected.
And this is kind of the problem you get with cold calling, right? Like you have, there's an open and a 3-bet. You have a marginal hand like 9s. When you cold call, that invites players behind you to 4-bet and push you out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened, but couldn't make the fold, so.
Insane spot to be in, really.
Is that our first knockout? Maybe he needs to go to the cage to get chips.
I was going to be like, yo, Delwyn.
I thought that was going to be KK's session.
Yeah, that would be immediate.
What's AFQ? I've never seen a stat before, actually.
Let me look it up.
AFQ?
AFQ poker. We're all learning together.
Oh, aggression frequency.
Oh, statistic used. Okay. Short for
interesting. So this just shows who's aggressive. And
wow, it's an interesting formula. It's bets plus raises over bets plus raises plus calls plus folds. So yeah, it's just how aggressive you are. And no surprise there when we look at who is aggressive and who is not. It's hard to catch cards. We'll see. I think the nit game is still on between Unordinary Fish and...
This is a long nit game.
It is. I think it's just when you have too much action and you have a very openable hand, I think, at this level of, how loose people are opening. King 8 suited, I think, is very openable. But in that spot, she gets away from disaster because...
But it's also cheap to open because you open and if you face a 3-bet and 4-bet,
it's very easy to let it go.
Let it go, right?
Yeah.
We have King 10 versus 3-6 here. 3-6 of clubs. 3-6 with
some backdoors, yeah. Backdoor clubs, backdoor straight.
King 10 with
just a gutter, really.
Nothing, but King High is so often good on these boards.
You can definitely call here, especially since you have some newfound chips to play with.
He does make the call.
Could look
Queen
for
of clubs
Queen of
really
exactly. Ooh.
Oh, but it's another ace.
I don't think it changes too much. And the river's
check, and the river's a king. And he does check it, so
I do think Burmese Python is going to blast it.
He does.
And
I think this is going to get looked up because there's no way an ace would check the turn, right?
Yeah.
So
and the
he
point
does make the call, and he's good.
It's 2 pots in a row for 0 money. 4 kids now, I think. Yeah, he just had a son. That was crazy.
1 at Showdown. Wow.
What's W2SD? Do you know?
1 at Showdown.
Oh, 1 at Showdown. Okay. He's always winning at Showdown.
Yeah. He's shown the goods every single time.
Yeah. Unordinary Fish with the 0 WTSD. But I think she just hasn't gone to SD. Hasn't really gone to Showdown. Hasn't
it's really hard when you don't play a pod.
Yeah, I think it's just... It's definitely tough when you're not catching cards, especially when... Again, like you mentioned before, to the right of her, you have 3, arguably 4 really tough players. Oh, wait, fold ace queen. Is that?
That doesn't seem right. It seems like he looks like he's in the straddle, and JT definitely has cards in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Cheeto's open pot up. Gonna get 3-bet by
Whoa.
gonna 3-bet by JT with the ace queen.
Whoa, those are some big stacks. Why does Cheeto have $25 in his stack?
These graphics don't seem right. I think KK Poker is not even on the table anymore. He doesn't have chips in front of him, right? So.
Yeah, I think there's something a little bit off about these graphics.
But Rob definitely he's been very fortunate. He's gone a set against KK Poker, and now he had aces 3-way.
Yeah, 3-way all in, and it holds. I think one of the important parts about that is just keeping a level head. You know, you get coolered in a top 2 versus set situation, but you don't.
Yeah, just play your game and as normal, and just get aces and
hit a set back. You know, just. But definitely, this game is not shy of action.
It's been dying down a little bit. I think it was. Oh, we see a raise.
We see a raise from Unordinary Fish.
And it gets folds through.
But will she get her nip button?
No. Oh, it's a call, I think.
Oh.
I can't see. No, it's a raise and a 3-bet. And does make the call with King 10 suited. I'm curious to what Unordinary Fish has.
I think the graphics are.
Actually, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Oh no, I think he raised. He re-raised to 195.
Oh, it might have been Burmese Python was in the straddle. That's what it seems like. And then she limped with, I don't even know, 6-7 off and called a big raise.
Top pair versus a gutter.
Shot. That's a huge bet though, 125. She's going to continue.
Wow,
oh, she's moving
going
in
all
with the gutter, and
gets
this is not going to get
snapped.
through. This is not going to get through with top pair.
Oh, she wants to do the 6-7 meme.
It does make the call. Oh, but 6-7 gets there.
6-7 gets there. Wow.
Wow.
Definitely no bias here, but happy for Unordinary Fish to scoop that pot. Needs a 9, but doesn't get the 9. Gets the 4-5.
Gets the 4-5
for the double up, and I think that closes out the nicking. Oh, Jackie's standing up. He's paying people. He's paying $10. Okay, so 20% of that.
So that's the first pot Unordinary Fish has scooped her away, and she gets it in pretty bad, but Runner definitely saved her against top pair.
Picked up a lot of. I mean, it doesn't have a
went through
spade,
nip button
but
too, so there's gonna be a new round of nick game, I think.
yeah, I think they're changing chips, the blue chips for the red ones, and they're going to distribute those out. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Oh, they're playing for $10. It is pretty punishing though, $80. Like I think.
Don't be a nit.
Yeah.
When you're on the stream game, you're expected to give action. So side games like the nick game really helps in that, because you're incentivized to put money in the pot.
Exactly.
Like with 6-7 off. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the graphics took a while to load. I was wondering what she was 3-betting and calling a 4-bet with, but
it seemed just like a limp, and Jack was in the straddle and made a raise, and then
she just called, yeah,
and then jammed the flop with just a gutter, which takes some
definitely
guts to do. Yeah,
I do think in when you are, and I don't know how you have 800, 900 in front of you and call it short stacked, but with such a low SPR, I think if you catch any piece of any flop with a marginal hand,
I mean the SPR was like 2-1, right? She had like 300. Her stack was 300, and the pre-flop was like 55. So the pot is maybe 110. So it's 3-1 maybe.
The raise was to 195.
But I guess I'm surprised that she chose 6-7 off. But oh, here we have an all in for 24. No, this is just an open, right?
Yeah, I don't think he's all in for $24. He looks like he has way more than $24.
It's maybe a limp and another limp and no. This seems to be an open and a call and a 3-bet. 3-bet with a Jack 10 suited. Yeah, because there's a new round of Nick games, so
Everyone's fighting for it.
yeah. And I think JT just asked for a count for his stack, so maybe JT has a hand too.
Heads up.
Does make a call with a hand. But the board is 4-5-8, so Jack 10 has some backdoors, but not a very good flop for the pre-flop 3-better.
Yeah. I do think a 9 of spades would be very juicy. Top for one person, and oh my. I think we lost visuals for a sec. Oh,
We're back. And we still don't know what JT has. So it's Jack 10 suited versus an unknown hand. And honestly, JT's range can definitely have smashed this board, but I think it goes check on the turn. On the river, it looks like paint, and it's red as well, so could be a jack. But you gotta imagine that your jack high has no showdown, right? So JT is asking for a count of his chips and putting in a big bet. And does let it go. Most likely just had jack high. And he shows... Not sure what he shows.
Wins that pot. And the nip button. I definitely think when you're 9-handed, once it gets down to 3 or 4 players, the urgency to get a nip button yourself definitely increases. Kryptonian Whale calls. Raise to 15. Called pocket 5s. Oh wow, everyone's just set mining today. 3-bet with ace king. I think Donkey Killer. He's gonna see what's going on here. Oh. Unordinary Fish throws away her pocket 3s. We'll see if she's gonna regret that on the flop. And the flop is deuce, jack. So 8s are ahead here. Well in the lead. I do think ace king can continue on this flop.
Yeah, when it comes deuce on the flop, they're mostly just blanks, especially in a 3-bet pot. So if you're ahead pre-flop, you're definitely ahead still. It like if you had an overpair, you're most likely good in this spot. You put a lot of pressure on the exact hands BK and Donkey Killer have. Right?
Yeah,
and BK folds his 8s and
folds a7.
But the question is, Donkey Killer, is he going to fold 5s here?
Yeah.
Last act, having a pair on this board.
And they're very deep too, the 2 big stacks at the table.
We did see him raise deuces before, and it does look like he's grabbing chips.
Oh man,
he's going for
that's
a raise.
A big raise. 345.
Not sure if this is for value or you're trying to bluff. I think he'll get through it because how can you hold on with ace king? Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he makes a call actually.
Wow. I think Rob is telling us how he's holding on with ace king.
Interesting.
Wow.
So the turn is Oh, it's a turns a
Ooh.
king, which is disaster.
Disaster.
And Kenny checks. This is
Yeah.
not a turn you want to barrel on because this
just
hits so much of
yeah.
Rob's range, right? And I think Rob is definitely.
Oh,
he
he's
checks
checking
his
back. Oh, a 5 would be a disaster on the river.
He might check back to try to induce a third bet from.
Oh, yeah.
On this ace river.
I think this is where you slow down. I don't think that you can be bluffing.
But I think Kenny now thinks that his hand has no showdown, so he might try to blast him off of an ace king type hand, and he's grabbing for chips.
He's reaching for chips. He's loading
Must be
the
a
barrel.
huge bet to get him off ace king. I don't think he's folding ace king.
Backdoor diamonds. I mean, it's just what.
If you had a deuce here, like queen deuce, would you check the turn? Most likely not, right? So I think this is gonna get looked up. But that seems like a small bet, 225. So maybe just folding out his jack X.
Possibly.
He's gonna get snapped.
Pocket
fives, and they're no good.
Shows ace king. Yeah. Yeah, I think in that spot you'd have to bet really, really big. I'm trying to think. You might have to just ship it on the river, honestly, to get ace king to fold, because 2x pot. It's tough there. What hands are you really showing that you have? What hands would he play that same way? I think he can raise with a flush draw, like some.
There was no flush draw on the flop though. There was a backdoor flush draw.
There's 2 clubs.
No, there was. Was there? But clubs don't get there. It's diamonds that.
They don't. But if you have, let's say, like queen 10 of clubs, it's a specific combination. But I'm trying to think what. 2x potting, I think it's a tough call, but I do think Rob has to call there.
I think at that point you're representing a deuce, which you can jam. But the question is, if you had a deuce, would you check back the turn?
Probably not, yeah.
Right.
A lot of dangerous cards.
Yeah, and also you want to get more money in the pot, right? So
especially if the king comes.
Yeah. So and it was a good check back on the turn by Rob because that allows him to induce a bluff by.
Very small bluff, but like 20% pot, but I think a bluff nonetheless.
Yeah, right.
I think if he bets turn.
Because I think if Rob bets the turn, then Kenny's just gonna fold his fives and the pot's over, right?
Yeah.
So well played by Rob there.
Yeah, I think in position you have a lot more agency. I never really. I think he could have gone both ways there, betting for protection. But not really. You don't really need to protect anything.
Yeah, you don't need to protect because if you're already ahead. You're way ahead.
Exactly.
If you're behind, you're way behind, right? So not much to protect against in that spot specifically. Yeah. So KK Poker is back, and I think he had some trouble with EMT. And he does flop middle pair, but it seems to be the best hand so far.
Don't know what zero kids. Sorry, not zero kids. Zero money, 3 kids.
Definitely could have king deuce suited. He is betting this flop. It's gonna get called by KK Poker. Could be ace deuce suited.
He has 0 outs apparently on the. But I think it's just the graphics haven't updated. I think it's almost impossible.
I think we had it's because maybe the scanner has.
Yeah, it doesn't show the other card.
But he's grabbing for more chips. So maybe he does have king deuce off, and that's a huge bet, right? 275. It's overbet. Wow, interesting. That does put Queen Jack in a tough spot.
Really tough spot here.
But at the same time, he does let it go.
Let it go. He has a showdown. Oh no, he doesn't.
He doesn't need the nip button. So well played by Rob, scooping another pot.
Yeah.
Seems to be the biggest winner so far. Had some good luck and good plays so far. So working out for him.
Yeah. We haven't seen a PLO bomb pot yet. I don't know if
that's interesting.
I don't know if they are doing that. We were testing some of the visuals earlier, but I don't know if they're actually doing PLO. It is kind of tough when you mix in those games on top of the 8-3 game and the Nick game. I'm not sure if they're actually playing the 8-3 game.
They did tell me that they were, but so far no one has had the guts to pull something like that off.
I think KK got dealt 8-3 earlier, but that was maybe in a 3-bet pot, so it might have been difficult for him.
I think the biggest two people that love A3 are MC and BK, and I don't think they've had the chance to yet.
Yeah.
But here we go. Like it looks like a raise, a 3-bet by 9-7 suited, and a cold 4 by the 6s, and Kryptonian. But it's a very small 4-bet, and now a 5-bet by Ace Jack off by JT. Wow, some action with some some good hands, but not hands you would expect to see in a 5-bet pot. But I think this is gonna.
Can you cold call?
We do get a call by Donkey
Whoa,
Killer with the
no.
with the 7s. He does call with the 7s, and I think Cheetos lets it go. No, hasn't thrown away his cards yet, so he's gonna call as well. Or are those raising chips? Those might be raising chips. Because it's tough when you get like a 5-bet and a call in front of you. You have a pair, but the problem is your pair could be dominated. And if they aren't dominated, you're flipping. So it's a tough spot to be in.
I think best case scenario he has. No, he's flipping, right? Chopping. He does go for the.
He does call. Maybe trying to set mine because he's priced in.
Just looking at the stream right now, we have 33 viewers, 1 like. We have Dylan Fetterman saying, cheering for MC to have pawn the ring after stream.
Ace Queen 4. So this is a bad flop for both Donkey Killer and Cheetos because JT's definitely as flop top pair, and it's really hard to continue with any aggression to any bet. So I think JT, if he breathes on this pot, they're just gonna fold. Although you never know. Donkey Killer has definitely made some impressing.
He does check.
He checks, and there's an 8 of diamonds, which does change things up a bit. Now both pairs have a flush draw, but a very mediocre flush draw, and Donkey Killer is grabbing chips.
300. That is a big one.
And I think 6s, you have no choice but to fold, even with your bad flush draw, with JT behind you, and you could already be behind. He's going to throw it away.
Yeah.
And I think JT's definitely did not check back the flop to fold on this turn, so I think he's definitely going to win the call. Especially with what Kenny has showed down so far. You know, diamond or 7.
Yeah. Looks like
it is a diamond.
Wow,
so
it is a
7s
diamond.
does get there. Wow. Bad run out for JT.
Yeah.
And I think this is the issue with checking back the flop.
Not wanting to play a big pot here, but are you going for value on a diamond? I think. Oh, he is.
I'm not even sure what this bet is, but it it is a bet, and he does have the best hand so far. So, but it's really hard for
Kryptonian Whale to call here. I think.
Yeah, but I think Kryptonian Whale JT, he needs a button as well, and he knows Kenny's image is not good after he showed down the 5s and the deuces earlier, so he definitely. But if he has a diamond, then you just
lose.
You're just throwing money away, and it's a really small bet too. It's 300.
Yeah.
300.
You think there's any world where if you jam?
Actually, I think jamming here is a great play, but not after he tanked this long. Because when you jam, because you're representing the ace of diamonds at that point, right? And it's really hard for Donkey Killer to have called a raise and a called a 3-bet and called a 4-bet pre to have the ace of diamonds. Because most of the hands that he's going to do this with are middling pairs.
Right.
So, and as the 4-better, you often have the ace of diamonds here. But at this point, I think he's just calling to bluff catch, not as opposed to turning his hand into a bluff.
Mm-hmm. I think he has to let it go. I just think there are probably better spots, and it's not.
He doesn't make the call, and it gets shown the 7 of diamonds.
It's shown the bad news. Oh, Donkey Killer.
I think his plays have been unorthodox so far, but have been working out to his favor so far. He's shown some bad hands so far, and that's gotten him paid in spots like this where he has a very marginal hand and people don't just don't believe him.
Yeah, I think so.
I think if someone like Unordinary Fish or Rob has made this play, I think JT is gonna snap fold. But against Kenny, like you can have anything here, right?
Yeah,
and
he could
beat half of anything.
Yeah,
if they don't have a diamond, so.
It's
good value bet by Kenny, and he needed a button too, so that actually might have impacted JT's decision to call.
Yeah, definitely the button, the nick game rather adds another you know, a variable to the game. Certainly a factor in your decision making.
Yeah, MC. So at MC's home game, the regular non-stream version of this game, there's usually a few players like BK in the game. So, and what MC says is to tank the Nick game. They're just there to tank the Nick game. They're not there for anything else. So, so there is definitely a few players on this table that are kind of just tanking the Nick game right now, and I think seats 9 and 7 are two of them. But here we have some pretty good hands here. King 10 suited, Ace 10 suited, King 6 suited is in there. Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Call for the hood. He hasn't really been in many pots since.
And this is a very aggressive play, but I think it's gonna work out. It is. Oh no, BK has cards still. He's thinking about it, and it's a very pretty hand. But the problem is facing a 4-bet.
Yeah, these two have a lot of history.
You could be dominated, right? He could be doing this with King Queen suited, Ace King, and then what happens if you hit a King? But it's actually the other way around this time, where King 6 suited is completely dominated.
Yeah.
And maybe they both need Nick games. Oh, and MC is signaling that he's going to snap call if BK moves in, which might be an angle, but these two have a lot of history. BK has been put into the blender. Oh, it doesn't let it go. And he shows King 6 suited. Wow. Well played. Does get the button and scoops his pot.
Wow. Definitely, I mean, you're right. It's a pretty hand, 10 suited. Especially when everyone at the table is playing so loose. But I think
how is King 10 suited not the nuts there?
I know. I mean, it's easier when you can see the cards, but I do think that, you know, they and back. Yeah, I mean, easier for us.
Yeah, we can see their cards. It's tough in the decision to be in there with King 10 suited.
Yeah, lights, camera on you.
Well, I might have just called for the hood, you know.
Call for the hood. Yeah.
One time, dealer.
Yeah, Rahul. Definitely one of the sharpest dealers out there. Definitely one of the dealers that has personally screwed me over the most.
I heard you did a dealer tier list the other day.
I did do a dealer tier list. And
where does Rahul fit in on that?
Third.
Third. He was third. Wow. Big praise.
Yeah.
But we do see an all-in with King 5 of diamonds and a call by Ace 7 off.
Oh, he does outflop the Ace 7.
Wow. KK is running pretty poor.
Oh, he does get the ace on the...
Oh my god!
It says the graphics say an ace, but
doesn't look like an ace. Oh, no, it's not an ace.
It's not an ace.
We get a cheer from Cheeto. It's his first...
Okay. It's a 9. It's a 9. Yeah, it didn't look like an ace. There's too many...
There's way too much paint on that card.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay, his first pot. Cheeto's proving to us that he is no longer a nit.
He's in there with King 5 diamonds. He's all in for his tournament, for his cash game life.
Tournament, yeah.
He got called by Ace 7 off, which is actually surprisingly ahead in that spot.
Yeah.
But does outflop him and turn 2 pair to take it down. KK is running quite cold, but that kind of does happen when you're in there with Ace 7 off sometimes, you know?
That is true. He is...
in that situation, though, it was a great spot.
It was a dream spot, but I think Cheetos is too good. I also think that even though this game is 1-1, there's constant straddles. We see a straddle here from Zero Kids.
It does seem like this game has been bloodier than the 5-10 game so far.
Definitely.
With many huge pots so far.
Huge pots.
With, I'm not going to lie, some trash hands.
We're gonna edit that one out. Some marginal hands. We like to call them marginal.
Well, speaking of marginal hands, we have a not marginal hand actually. Ace Queen suited.
I keep saying Zero Kids, but it's zero. Yeah, it's zero.
Yeah, Rob
money.
does seem to be picking up some very good hands.
Yeah.
He's getting called by Ace 4 suited and Queen 6 suited.
Hands that he dominates.
Yeah, very good spot for Ace Queen.
As long as there's no hearts.
The 6 but a 6 is not good, and I don't think KK Poker is ever going to full top pair.
Yeah.
He does seem. Does he want to lead here? That would be an interesting.
Yeah.
Because this does not hit the. He doesn't go for the lead. Which, and now. Sorry, is this a lead? Actually, no. It seems like they checked to him in position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he bet. He bet in position, and
Rob's gonna call with 2 overs and the backdoor nut flush draw. BK here with a backdoor nut flush draw himself. And a gutter.
gut shot.
Yeah.
So maybe he has some devious intentions. Does he need a button?
Okay.
I think.
MC is sweating. I mean, I do think it's... The pot might get pretty bloated on the turn.
I think, yeah, he's
not
going to
gonna-
fold. I think BK is the type of player that's definitely going to fold that.
Yeah. It's...
Oh, an ace on the
ace
turn.
comes.
That is
Which actually
unlucky.
saves him, you know, because he's dead to... Not dead, but running...
Saves... It saves BK,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
but that now... I mean, Rob is running hot. Now Rob is ahead, and he leads out. Because he knows that this
Yeah.
ace hits his range, and it's going to go check a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 115.
And
Oh.
KK does call. Wow, but a 6 on the river.
Yeah, the graphics look correct on that one. I
Wow.
do think Rob is going to go for value here.
And he's going to get...
KK is going to tell him where to put that value.
Is Rob? I mean, Rob might check because if he bet the flop, no, he's gonna go for a value bet. This is not gonna work.
It's
It's
a
a
big
big one too,
475.
and he gets snap called and
Just
gets
snap
shown the
called.
bad news. Queen 6 does take it.
Ooh,
Wow,
can't win them all.
got out turned by and then the river
Got
So-
re-out river.
3 outer into 2 outer. Wow, that's a sick hand.
BK fortune to get
I,
out
I
of
do
that
like
one.
that lead on the turn by Rob was really smart because he knows that the ace. I mean, it made him top pair, but at the same time, it's going to slow down a lot of the action from KK. Right, he's going to check back in position a lot, and he wants that extra street of value too.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
didn't work out for him because the poker gods are cruel sometimes. But
Yeah, hit a 2 outer, 3 outer.
yeah, a 3 outer with the ace into a 2 outer with the
Yeah,
six.
with the 6 exactly.
A queen on the river would have been so bloody.
That's what I was thinking too. Yeah, 2 pair versus 2 pair.
KK raising up with 4s. Folds around to everyone. Wow, just takes it down. I think.
Oh,
No, he's in there. JT's in there with a straddle with ace 10
ace 10.
off.
Okay.
Okay.
And then 5-4. So we got some marginal hands going. Oh my goodness.
No.
This is KK's world, and we are living in it. We
This
have
is
bottom
why-
2 pair.
This is why Raul is number 3rd on the tier list, huh? He's dealing these cooler
I know,
flops.
he's
What is
dealing action
this?
flops.
Bottom 2 versus middle set.
Bottom set. Bottom 2 versus
Bottom set. Bottom
yeah.
set. Sorry.
Raise. And I think KK here is thinking about, oh,
He just finds a flat. Okay.
yeah. A 5 would be deadly. Becomes a 9. Okay. There's 2 flush draws now. Nobody with any of that.
And,
I'm
the,
not
and
really.
the thing is, with KK's image, he's going to get paid for sure because BK is never folding
Yeah.
2 pair in this spot.
I
Even though
do
it's bottom
think.
2.
Yeah, exactly. But I do think that, you know, even with bottom 2 on this board, I'm not really feeling that great.
Well, realistically, what hands do you lose to other than sets, right? Like you lose to Queen 9.
Yeah,
I
that's what I was
guess.
thinking as well.
But like I guess with KK he can have Queen 5 and Queen 4, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be tough.
Ooh.
Oh, and it is a raise.
Yeah, it looks like a big raise.
It seems like a raise
Four-
of 525.
525, yeah.
Wow. The question is, does BK
Oh.
just? Wow, he's been put in the blender now. The thing is, KK can have flush draws here so often, right?
Yeah, I can see him doing this with like 6, 7 of diamonds.
Queen
6,
10
7
of
hearts,
diamonds, like
yeah.
top pair and the flush draw.
Yeah,
right?
that picks up a diamond draw on the turn. Like KK is definitely very, very capable of doing that.
But all at the same time, he can also have just airball. I feel like maybe like ace 3.
Yeah, yeah.
like just a gutter, you know.
I
And
wouldn't
it's
put it
tough
past
with,
him.
with bottom 2 pair because like what value do you lose to other than sets? Like just Queen 9, I guess.
So what's weird is that I don't know if the graphics are correct, but the 4s have the check mark. So does that mean all the 5s have been folded out?
I think so. I think that's what it means. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. he has
Fives
zero outs.
have been folded pre-flop, so he has no outs. But
He is looking a little bit confused. He's doing his patented BK pout.
I think the question is here is like, does he think he have a flush draw? Because if he does, then he's just gonna go with it. I think he does go with it
Yeah.
and gets snapped by 4s. I think that's fours at least. Okay, one time.
One time.
One time only. They both think the other
twice.
has a flush draw. The flush does get there, but
On the first one. And
the
flush gets
second
on
one.
the second one.
And fours are good.
Oh.
Wow, cooler pot.
Yeah.
And I think BK needed a button too, so that was more incentive for him to.
Yeah,
put the
I think in that spot it's tough. I just feel.
Yeah, because what realistically what hands? I mean, we say other than sets, but since you have 4-5, you block the two most
Common sets there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you block
fours and
fours and
fives.
fives, right?
We did go through a combination of some hands, like 6-7 of diamonds, 6-7 of.
You're ahead of those hands. Actually.
You're ahead of. You're exactly. You're ahead of those hands, but I can see KK doing that, raising big, picking up extra equity on the turn with those types of hands.
Yeah, yeah. So
And putting in that big raise.
it's just an unfortunate cooler, but yeah, I think most of us would have made the call in the spot in BK's shoes and just get you on the bad news, because what can you do when you have top two or two pair versus a set, right?
Yeah, not me though. I think would have folded there.
Yeah, you would have folded.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Well,
one of the things
in
you
the
learn.
world in the world you fold, I think he just has ace-3 off there with no diamond.
Probably, given my luck. Yeah. One of the things you learn as a cash game champion of the summer season is that sometimes you have to make big laydowns. It is obviously a lot easier to see the cards, but who am I kidding? I'm definitely putting in the call there as
Against KK, I think you're calling.
yeah,
for
I
sure.
think I'm calling for
Like
sure.
imagine if who 4-bet you there? Imagine if Angela 3-bet you there, or Unordinary Fish 3-bet you.
Oh, I'm ripping it for sure.
Oh, you're ripping it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's true. We did see her do that with 6-7 off. So
Yeah,
she could have
yeah.
6-10 off there.
Yeah, I think that changes things. We have 8-3. Call for the hood. He calls $1. He's doing it for the hood.
Definitely. Oh, I can see this going a limp raise for sure.
Oh, he's
He
doing
has
the
some devious
classic.
intentions.
Oh.
But I think everyone has junk. Oh, he does go for the limp 3-bet.
Can Kryptonian Whale defend with a hand that dominates him?
Who's in this hand though?
Oh,
I think
Donkey Killer's in
Donkey
there.
Killer's in the hand. Donkey Killer's in every hand, so that's makes sense. They are playing the A3 game, so if he does win this hand and shows it, gets called by Jack 10.
Do you know what the bounty is? Is it $10?
I think it's $10. I think it's $10.
Yeah. That is quite significant.
But I think what the thing you care about. Oh, it does flop an 8 too.
Yeah, I'll flop
Oh,
both
against
of
a
them.
flush draw.
Flush
we're
draw
gonna
and a
see some
gutter.
chips going in here.
He's short. I think he.
This is two premiums battling out, 8-3 versus 10-3. What can you do except the money goes in, right?
Yeah. We say premiums.
Honestly, I think even Donkey Killer is going for a raise here with his gutter and
backdoor hearts. Yeah.
Oh, he does fold.
He
Actually,
does fold. I think the action with someone else behind him. I think.
Now JT's just gonna put the money in. He does.
Yeah,
he's gonna get snap called. Oh, he's gonna get called by 8-3, but 8-3's ahead. It is a flip though.
Yeah. He can win with the 10. He can win with a heart. He also has some interesting.
They are running
backdoors.
it twice, I think.
First board is the one that counts though. Deuce. And the river comes.
It's a heart.
It's
so
a heart.
He saves the entire table paying $10.
He does. I think he's doing the fake out. Like, oh, I didn't hit. Oh, okay. It's a chop.
It's a chop. But he does save the table. Because if he did win the first one, everyone would have to pay him $10. So
yeah.
That's quite unlucky, but we got saved by 10-3 of hearts.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that one. Saved by 10-3 of hearts. It's.
Oh, if you didn't know, at this table, A3 of hearts, A3 is basically the deuce 7 in this club, which is why he went for the limp raise. They are playing the A3 game. And we just saw two premiums go at it.
Premiums. This is not your ordinary stream. These are players playing for a long time, plenty of history with each other. And I think with that comes a lot more action than your typical games. I think when you against players, do you feel like when you play against players that you're not super familiar with, you tend to tread a little bit more carefully?
I think if playing against at a casino or players that you've never played against, there's no incentive for you to go out of line or make huge plays. You can just play your normal game, whatever. When you're playing with friends, there's that extra ego when you stack someone, you stack your friends, or when you suck out with like A3, right?
Yeah.
So it's definitely a factor for sure.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. The SOE on the suck out equity is quite high.
Yeah, we need a graphic for that for sure.
Yeah. We had to Google what the other graphic was with the aggression frequency, but SOE, suck out equity, it's an all-time high, especially when you're playing with friends. But I do agree with you in your point where when you are playing against strangers, there's not that much incentive for you to go out of line. You have a big 5-bet from BK, who just reloaded chips here with ace, king, offsuit against Kryptonian Whale.
He needs a nip button, so he's going for this big. He just wants to end this hand now. And I think JT knows that, so he's kind of maybe not non-believer, thinking his
JT won the last. He won the first of that chop pot, right? So I think he does have a nip button.
He does,
but it looks like he doesn't. So I'm not sure if they're doing the. You have to win the whole hand to get the nip button.
I'm not sure. Maybe
I thought the first board would count, but I think
it is. I think it's an all-in and a call. Yeah,
they are running it once. A 9 would be devastating here. Oh no! There is a 9, but a king that follows it. Diamonds though. Oh.
I think ace king is good.
Ace king is good. Yeah, I think on that board, I mean, if you beat all non-kings, right? Like ace queen, ace jack, a lot of hands that you think BK might be doing that with. So I think the Nick game definitely changes a huge element of the game.
Yeah, it's tough when you go against a nit like BK and.
Oh, the hand distribution. We see Kryptonian Whale. That's an interesting. The red, I'm assuming, is denoting what hands he's played.
It's kind of hard to read this. I'm not really sure.
I think it's just if you have one of those, so he's played like, yeah, ace jack here.
Okay.
He's played ace king.
He hasn't gotten a lot of pairs, but he's gone. Is that ace king? I guess he's gone ace king, ace queen. Yeah, he's gone good hands, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know if the hand distribution is hands you've actually played though.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I just don't know if these are hands that he would have played or folded out, because I think there's a lot of hands in there. I saw jack deuce, queen deuce, which
I think that it does include that.
Okay.
It does include
okay, yeah. And that distribution looks fair.
Yeah, small sample size so far. I mean, we're only on hand 37, so.
Oh, I thought you were counting. I was like, there's a counter out. Yeah, I see the counter there.
Anything can happen.
Hand 37, but I feel like I've seen at least 10, 15 all-ins.
That is, yeah. Honestly,
like
you are right.
Not even exaggerating. I think there's been a significant number of.
I think in the first 5 minutes there was an all-in every hand.
Yeah, definitely a lot of chips flying around in this 1-1. But don't be fooled. 1-1 here plays like 10,
this might
20.
be like 50, 100, honestly, in other parts of the world.
That's what I'm saying.
We have a 3-bet by king 10. I think gets called by king 7 and 8-5 off.
Which is definitely
gets outflopped by the 8, so 8 is good so far. And Donkey Killer also catches a 7.
Yeah, catches
Checks
a 7.
back by Rob, which is
catches backdoor diamonds here. Turn is queen.
KK. I think KK might bet here.
Yeah. Find out where he's at.
Oh, he does check.
He does check.
Facing a bet by Kenny with an 8.
I think
what can he do?
Mandatory call. I don't think.
Yep.
Not much to do.
You beat the bluffs.
Exactly.
Kenny can be just betting like a 7 or anything, so you beat some value too.
Yeah.
Does find the call.
Yeah.
Or is that a raise?
Oh,
no,
that's a raise. Oh.
Wow. Does find the
raise. He does have the gutter, like a gut shot.
Oh, and I don't think Kenny's gonna believe that KK has a better hand. So he's
but these are 2 big stacks at it too.
He's gonna stick in the call.
Calls the 225. What are we looking at on the river here?
The ace. I think this is gonna slow down the action.
I think so too. I think it's a check situation. Shows the 8.
8 is good.
Kenny's look of disbelief.
Wow.
Throws the cards.
Got maximum value with
the
8.
Crazy. I mean, I don't know. Am I calling? Oh, I love this play styles. We have KK Poker, who's loose aggressive, which I think it's actually way more.
He should be off the charts. Honestly.
Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. And in the bottom left here, we have Unordinary Fish, who
also should be off the charts.
Off the other charts, way. Yeah, but she hasn't lost the Nick game, so I don't know. Maybe the graphics are a little bit off. We do have Donkey Killer, Call for the Hood, Zero Money being some calling stations, but I think most of the people here are veering towards the calling station, loose, aggressive
I'm
type.
actually surprised 0 money, 3 kids, and 27 wives is in this quadrant and not the tight aggressive quadrant, because I feel like he's been quite
playing,
aggressive and quite tight.
Exactly. I think he's the type of hands that he's been playing with: pocket sevens, pocket aces, ace king in that hand too. Like it
But
hasn't
like very
been,
strong hands, but like also like very aggressive with those hands, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Even the hand that he played where he got rivered by the queen six, played that pretty aggressively.
Yeah.
Bet huge on the river.
Yeah. So it's an interesting graphic. I didn't, but it does kind of align of what we kind of expected this game to be.
Yeah. I expected KK to be. I'm surprised he's on the chart.
I'm actually quite shocked as well.
I thought they would have to have. I thought we'd have to zoom out to see KK. But
Does involved here with a jack 5 off. Does
Unordinary Fish with her favorite hand.
the 6
6-7
7
offsuit.
Yeah, it gets raised here.
It's raised.
5 to 20. It's a very small raise, but this looked like a limp pot.
Yeah, I definitely
The
think
6 is good so far, but facing a raise from KK, honestly.
6-7 has not.
Oh, she
Ooh,
lets
she
it
does let it
go.
go. Wow.
Wow.
I think that's a spot with, given how big the pots are, you can definitely call.
Given it's going to be a tough call, because when you call $20, you're kind of pricing to call like a $500 bet on the turn. So what can you do with just middle pair?
Yeah. I mean, maybe she's just a little bit more grounded, knows that 6-7.
Yeah, I think when you have 6-7 and you have a gut shot only and no overcards, I think you should put the money in. But when you have a pair, I think you should just let it go. Because they could have a better pair, right? Like they could have pocket kings there.
Yeah.
And then you're drawing dead. But with a gutter, you always know you're alive.
I'm like, that's why you're the future cash game champion. This type of analysis, I think you won't really find on many other streams except for the VClub live stream that we have here.
Yeah, Shadow VClub, man.
Great place.
Oh, okay. Unordinary Fish finally picking up a premium hand with the ace king.
Yeah.
Gets 3-bet by queen jack.
She doesn't like 6-7 offsuit anymore. She likes the big slick.
Gets cold called, I think, by Kenny.
Oh, and
so
then
here's going to be a huge 4-bet, I think.
You'd have to make it big. I think in the realm of like 175.
Honestly, I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised if he just puts the money in. Oh no, here's 175. I think
my
queen jack
goodness.
is gonna fold.
Is this why I'm the cash game champion? The sizing I think is appropriate here.
It's good, but given Kenny's not, I don't think. Oh, Kenny does fold.
Yeah, I think he can fold there.
And
10-7.
Oh,
yeah.
she gets a button.
Yeah, finally.
Good
So I think she's
stuff.
moving up in the quadrant.
Yeah.
In that playstyle quadrant. We see Kryptonian Whale being cursed the unluckiest player, and we see Luckbox 0 money, 3 kids, 27 wives. That's fair. Struggling, Donkey Killer, most hands lost, but I think he's up. 11% of hands from Unordinary Fish. Maniac 68%, which is correct, which is what we expected. Also, most hands 110, not surprised there. Longest hang time 1:30. Kryptonian Whale, which is not that long.
I think that was a tank against the sevens from Kenny that hand with the ace jack.
Yeah, I think you're right. Overthinker. It's better than being underthinker.
Yeah, it's good to take your time in these spots. I remember a pot I played 2 days ago where some guy flopped top set and I river 2 pair and I snap called him off for 3x pot bet, and that's a pot I regret because I wish I just took some more time and to think about it a little bit. Maybe could have made a different decision in the end. Wonder who was in that pot.
Yeah, I'm not really quite sure. I think it may have been against the 2026 Summer Cash Game champion. Yours truly. Yeah, I flopped a set of 10s there and played it to, I don't want to say perfection, but I did play it to perfection against one of the best cash game players.
Yeah, it's tough because when they play it so poorly, it's really difficult to put them on an actual hand. So, when you have 2 pair, you just toss the chips in and get shown the 3 of a kind, and wow.
Yeah.
Well played, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, maybe we'll get him next season. I think next season.
You're going down, buddy.
I think fall is definitely your calling. I did have a topic afterwards. We're gonna jump into this hand first. We see a lot of hearts.
We got a 3-bet by 8-5. Got called by ace-3 and
He did win a
10-8.
pot with 8-5, so
Maybe 8-5 is his favorite hand.
maybe yeah. We'll talk about favorite hands after this hand.
It's
but he
continuation bet.
Picks
by
up a
8-5.
gutter.
And
Hard for any of the other hands to continue except for 10-8.
I think 10-8 might continue with his
Backdoor
gutshot,
hearts, a gut shot.
but it's hard to imagine ace-3 being in this pot. Does make the
Yeah.
call. And, you know, 10 high is going to be good a lot of times against KK's range. So
Yeah, which is, in this case, a
it
3-1 favorite.
I think that's a paint.
Turn is that a queen?
It goes check, check.
Oh, and then
Go immediately to the river, which is...
that doesn't seem right.
So
It's a jack.
jack.
Oh, wow. So he picks up the straight flush draw, and then I think the river is a
We
7.
teleported to the river, and it's a 7. So I think 10 high might bluff this, but 10 high is good. But the question is he going to rebluff with 8 high? No, he throws it.
No.
Throws it away.
He's disciplined.
Okay, 10 high value bet. I like it.
Yeah. What is your favorite hand in poker?
I honestly have... So a lot of people don't like ace queen, but I've had a lot of success with ace queen, actually.
Oh, we look at the player earnings. Let's
Wow,
jump in
Unordinary Fish is actually up.
574.
Call
Call
the
the
Hood is
hood down
down
$3. He's
$3.
down a big blind and a small blind.
That's
Oh,
gonna
no,
hurt his... He's on a huge downswing.
He's on a huge downswing. That's why. Oh, he's actually only down a big blind. Yeah, he's on a huge downswing. Donkey Killer with the most variability I've seen. Roller coaster ride. Cheeto with, not doing much for the first half hour. BK just running poorly for sure.
Yeah, that bottom two versus set was just against an action player is definitely a cooler hand.
Yeah, I think so for sure. So you said ace queen off, or ace queen just in general was
I think in general is my favorite hand. What about yours?
Ooh, my favorite hand has, when I was younger, I used to always watch Daniel Legrand. So my favorite hand has actually always been 10-7.
Is that his favorite hand?
That is his favorite hand. Yeah, I'm just bandwagoning off of Canadian pros. But
it sounds like it's changed now, though, right?
10-7?
Yeah, your favorite hand. Because you said when you were younger, that kind of means.
Oh, okay. Now I really like pocket aces.
Okay.
I do think that does really well, except when you lose to bottom set.
Yeah.
I think that part is.
Sometimes aces are so good that you just can't fold them.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. But I still think 10-7. Sometimes 10-7 suited, I'm more inclined to call, cold call even, a 3-bet.
But there is a cold call in this 3-bet with the ace jack and the 6-4 and the king deuce. No one flops anything, so ace jack is head, but a huge bet by Donkey Killer.
Wow.
Shows the king deuce, or is that the ace king?
He shows
he shows
the
ace jack. So he knew he was ahead.
Oh, last two. Not the people you would expect. Kryptonian Whale and Burmese Python with the two last players to grab a knit button.
Yeah, I'm surprised, but yeah, honestly, these graphics don't surprise me one bit. I think Burmese Python has been mostly calling 3-bets as opposed to 3-betting himself.
Yeah.
And definitely Zero Money, 3 Kids, and 27 Wives have been 3-betting a lot with the Queen Jack off. He does not like cold calling. He's a big fan of the
interesting
cold
because
3-bet.
I think. Do you think people's play styles online versus live differ a lot?
I think it depends on the person. I think a lot of people might be the same, but some people they don't see online as real money, so they
That's what I'm thinking as well, because one interesting stat that I noticed was Unordinary Fish's 3-bet percentage was 7% in this live stream, which is starkly different from her 93% online. I think, so I do think that online versus live, there's definitely, a component that detaches you from the value of money.
Yeah.
We see two players here with bottom pair.
So this is going to be a huge pot.
I feel like you just have to expect that
we see a 4 high betting this flop.
We see call for the hood, and he's betting for the hood.
Getting called by bottom pair. The other bottom
Getting
pair.
raised.
Getting raised. Wow.
By bottom pair. And
getting...
Oh, he folded. Okay.
No, he called.
He called? Oh, he has cards in front of him.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
a float with 4 high.
Only...
But we're putting more money in this pot.
Oh, my gosh. He picks up a flush draw. I don't think he's getting away from this.
Yeah.
Bet
How
of
can
100?
you win? 4 high?
Snap call.
Snap called.
7 of hearts would be insane here.
Oh,
my goodness.
He does get there.
The king of hearts.
And she does check.
Oh, he has to bet huge here. I think he just ships it.
To get pair of 5s to fold, I think you might have to go 3x pot here. He does ship it. He does ship it.
Oh,
He gets
okay. She makes the discipline fold. He shows.
And that grimace on Unordinary Fish's face.
But I think it was really well played by Unordinary Fish. She was value betting her bottom pair, two streets.
She was
when
ahead.
When,
and she made the good fold.
But what can you do when the other person just has 4 high and just
gets
there?
So that puts Call for the Hood back in the black, and he's out of his downswing officially.
Yeah, he's up now.
He's up now.
Total of $4.
Yeah, $4. Yeah. Oh, see what I noticed now with the graphics changing, KK Poker is definitely moving closer and closer off of the grid.
He might be the grid itself.
Yeah.
Like at one point, you might not see his dot because it's just blending in with the grid.
Yeah. We'll see what it's like by the end of the stream.
You can see people stack sizing here, and I think, wow, Call for the Hood has the lowest stack. Wow, I'm surprised actually. I would have put money that he would be the biggest winner tonight, but I'm surprised he has gotten unlucky in quite a few spots.
Definitely, yeah. I think especially with the deuces, Ace Jack top, turn set of deuces.
Yeah, well you can't expect that, right?
Yeah.
What can you do? Here's a
3-bet to $10.
A huge 3-bet to $10 by the 4s. A huge 4-bet to $35 with a jack
7
deuce
deuce,
off.
not in this world. Wow, Donkey Killer with a real hand and a real decision. He's gonna bump it up.
Here's a huge 5-bet to $60. I'm assuming.
No, I think he's gonna make it like 150 or something.
150? You think so?
Whoa.
There's a lot of chips in there.
175.
It's a big bet. And here's 6-7 of diamonds. Her favorite hand goes in the muck immediately.
Call for the Hood. I mean, yeah, he's disciplined. He
folds.
He definitely knows some.
Jack deuce also folds.
Wow.
So gets it through.
Doesn't have to show it, right?
Does not have to show. Because he did win a pot with Ace Jack that. Right.
The average tank time for Unordinary Fish is 4 seconds.
Well, people are not really tanking, I think.
Yeah.
17 seconds, making their decisions quick, which is, well, I mean, it's good, especially when you're paying for session. Like you don't want someone to tank for like minutes and then you're like, what are you doing, right?
Yeah, no, I agree. What are your thoughts about rake versus session?
I don't think we want to go to that on that topic. I love VClub. It's my favorite place to play. So I will always prefer session. It just depends on the amount. And I think Toronto is kind of egregious with the rake. Like Woodbine is.
It's quite high up there. I do think that it favors your play style. I think if you're willing to get into a lot of spots, then I think session might be a little bit better.
Yeah, no, I just think the issue is that players won't notice how much they've been raked, but players will know. Like, for example, you had a really bad session, you lose everything. Then you still got to pay time on top of that. That just feels bad, right? But you don't look at the spots where you're up a lot. Your win rate is just way higher than normal, right? So it's kind of like a feels bad, but like if you do the math, session is just way better. VClub is like honestly the best place to play. If you're interested in playing 1-3, come on down.
1-3, 2-5, 1-1 on Livestream if you get invited.
Yeah,
and
if you're interested in
like
this,
5-10.
if you're interested in this kind of game, you might send a Call for the Hood a DM sometime.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Full house versus
full house.
Jack
Call
high.
for the Hood and BK, longtime friends. One is the founder, one is the destroyer.
So he's gonna bet his full house here, which I think is a great play.
Oh, that is a fat stack of
chips. That's a huge bet. And with Jack high here,
I don't think you can make that call.
The thing is, you have a gutshot to the queen.
Yeah, I just don't think.
And I think BK needs his nip button.
No way in the world. Call for the Hood.
Call for the Hood does like to get sticky sometimes.
Yeah. But I do think that he's getting
trying to pick
close.
up a live tell.
He's getting close. I think he got a whiff of BK's pheromones there. And his pheromones are saying King 10.
It's just like, so even if he was bluffing, is Jack high like, he does make the call. Wow.
He makes the call.
He's going for maximum suck-out equity.
Oh my
does he know
gosh.
He's drawing stone dead.
Oh my god. If there is a queen on the river, Call for the Hood is going to jump for joy.
Honestly, if there was a Jack or a 9, he might just pay it off. If he turns anything.
Oh,
that is pain.
Oh my god, it's a queen.
No.
He's going to think he's
gonna lose
amazing.
everything.
All in.
Get snapped.
He shows it. Oh, he's slow rolling him. Oh my gosh.
And the crowd goes wild.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
Wow.
Oh.
And the entire table is loving it.
Oh my god, that's so.
I think Call for the Hood might be heard after that one.
Yeah. Oh, now I think this is the start of his downswing.
Yeah. I think
I
so.
think,
we went
yeah.
from $3 to now whatever he had in the stack. That was
That was a big pot.
crazy river.
Crazy river too, because calling there and you hit the gin, you hit the gutter,
And
you hit the four outer.
you snap call 2, and then you show your hand. You think you're good.
Yeah.
Wow. I think
Holy, the luck distribution is insane. 100.
it's crazy that Unordinary Fish is up there, considering she's played a total of 2 hands.
Yeah, but the 9-6, that was
The
sorry,
6-7?
6-7. Yeah.
Yeah.
The backdoor.
Very unlucky
gutter into the
for
back door.
Kryptonian Whale so far, with the
Yeah.
0 luck. And I'm surprised Donkey Killer's
I thought
up
he was.
there.
I think he was pretty lucky.
Yeah, with the turn set of deuces, I
Yeah.
thought so too. But
Maybe this is just the number of times versus.
this could also be like the hand quality you get.
Yeah.
But then if it was, then Unordinary Fish would probably be at the bottom, right? So, wow, I think we need to bump down Call for the Hood down a little bit after that.
Yeah,
Wow,
that was. Oh,
wow, the Queen on the River, huh?
the Queen on the River just gives him so much hope, and then the
Snap called.
the funny thing is the crowd goes wild, like wow, you actually got there.
We could hear it up here. We could
could hear it up here. Wow. I was like, man, you're calling off your entire stack.
With just Jack High too.
With just Jack High, you hit
He's going for the
miracle
maximum
card.
suck out equity.
Yeah.
Got there and
Yeah.
still lost.
I'm still waiting for the SOE stats that are coming up. I'm not sure.
If there isn't any, we should make that.
Yeah. I think that's the next metric.
Here's a 3-bet by Queen 7 off. Wow.
Unordinary Fish.
Getting in the mix.
Yeah.
Gets a fold by Ace-3 of
But
spades.
KK Poker, I think these two have a little bit of history. They've played poker.
They do.
For,
I heard KK Poker was actually Unordinary Fish's coach, which might explain the very loose 3-bet. Oh no, here's a 4-bet.
Here's a 4-bet. Wow.
And there is history. And she does call?
Wow.
I think that is a call.
I think she's just also aware that KK
If
can
a
do
7
this.
comes, I think we're going to see some blood.
Yeah. Oh
No, but it's a blank. Queen High's still good, but
Can you?
I think is she going for a lead?
Oh.
Oh no. It's a bet and a
125.
fold. Shows 10-7.
Oh.
And I think Unordinary Fish is a bit disappointed in that because she knows that she had him crushed.
Yeah.
But what can you do when your coach 4-bets you out of position?
With 10-7 off.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
that's
had the good read with 3-betting with Queen 7 off, but like it's. I mean, if you flop nothing, what can you do, right?
Yeah, I think it's tough. I think if you flop any piece of that, knowing.
Even a gutter.
Yeah.
Money chips are just flying in.
Knowing KK, I think you definitely. I mean, there are spots where you just absolutely has it, like the bottom set versus bottom 2 pair against BK earlier, but
That's how you get paid. How these action players get paid is that 80% of the time they don't have it and they lose, but the times when they do have it, they get paid.
Yeah.
They get paid.
For sure. We see an open from Burmese Python with 4 deuce suited.
3-bet by Ace-8 suited. Oh, an actual hand by the. An actual hand.
An actual hand. See, this is the thing. Action players.
He's gonna get paid by Ace-8 suited, I think.
Kryptonian Whale. Hopefully he can make something happen here.
Oh no, KK Poker's slow playing it with the queens actually, just flat calling.
Oh, it gets
and
punished
it works
here.
out for him because there's an ace and I don't think he's gonna lose many more money in this pot.
I think Burmese Python here is checking. I don't know if he's gonna do something a little bit tricky.
He does check and checks
Checks
check back by
Yeah, I mean
interesting.
last time he did the quick check back, he got a little bit punished.
Here's a
against
bet by
Kenny's.
queens too. So he might think that because the 2 players behind him check, they don't have an ace, so his queens are for sure good.
The bet's big though, 100 and 165.
Gets called by bottom pair, and now what do you do with an ace?
I think you're just calling here. I don't know if there's any.
It would be a great spot to raise in this spot. And knowing JT, he might be capable. He might go for this raise. He does go for a huge raise, I think.
280.
280. And now you're in a world of pain. Does let the queens go. Snap fold. Really good fold by the queens by KK Poker. And this is the problem with the calling 4 deuce. You have bottom pair and you're facing aggression.
Yeah. I think Burmese Python needs to take a lesson from.
He does
wow.
call. Wow. Goes for the call.
Will
Just not
JT
believing.
continue his luck streak and a 4 deuce comes on the river? Oh no,
No,
it's
it's
paint.
paint.
Okay.
This is a jack.
I do think this is a check spot.
I think JT's gonna go for value on this river.
I don't know. With the way that he's been running, I feel like he might just opt for like a safer route. Yeah,
let's check it back.
Yeah, just check it back. You're good. Yeah. Okay, finally wins one for him. We're back, just grabbing some refreshments. Oh, Donkey Killer folding, my favorite hand, with the 10-7 off. Unordinary Fish picking up her coach, KK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Ace King. This is not good for Ace King.
This is not good for Ace King. All the hands getting out of the way.
I think
KK Poker saying goodbye to Deuce 7. We're not playing that
JT
game.
is running so badly.
Yeah.
Just dealt the worst of it.
Okay.
Wow.
3-bet.
And she's definitely going for the 4-bet. It's
Depends on what size.
Wow, no, she just jams. I think getting snapped off, and now how many times are we running it?
Oh, I think they're going twice to the river.
It is twice. It looks like it's twice.
Okay.
Oh no, one. Oh, twice it is.
Twice, I think.
Just needs to dodge an ace. Double up.
Oh.
It's clean
The
so far.
flops looks good. Turn is paint. River is not an ace.
So Kings
I think
win the
she's winning
first
that
one.
board. And then, oh, she flops top set on the last
drawing
board.
dead. Pretty much drawing dead. It's over. Kings win.
Wow, Kings win. So you don't have to play a lot of hands, really.
Yeah, you just get it all in Kings versus Ace King. Very
Yeah.
talented. Very talented.
Kings versus Ace King, 6-7.
Yeah, 6-7 against what was it?
King 10.
King 10.
Almost, yeah. Voluntarily putting money in the pot. We see the percentages here. Nothing is really standing out.
Yeah, nothing
Again,
surprising. I'm
KK
actually surprised KK Poker is 64. 64 seems a bit low.
Mm-hmm.
Like I thought this. Yeah, I mean we keep saying it, but triple digits does sound very reasonable for this, this kind of game. Oh, Unordinary Fish is moving away from the Nick.
Cheeto is now becoming.
Wow.
I mean, the first round of the Nick game was tanked a lot. Those two had trouble finding spots.
He did lose one of the Nick games. Mm-hmm. And Unordinary Fish has not lost any Nick games. So maybe she's doing something better then. But it's also helpful that she wakes up with premiums like Kings and 6-7 off, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that part really helps with.
Yeah, if Cheetos had the same luck distribution, I'm pretty sure he would not be in that quadrant as well.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'm still surprised KK is on the grid. I think that's probably the most shocking thing of that.
I mean, the night's not over. He can definitely move out of there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to zoom out big. Oh, KK Poker and Burmese Python Donkey.
He folds, so that's gonna hurt his VPIP quite a bit. I'm surprised he folded Jack 4 off there.
Haven't seen Rob in a lot of hands. This is a new round of the Nick game. I think just JT.
Oh no, there's buttons in front of them. I see them.
Oh yeah.
The red buttons. You can see them. They just had some. I think everyone has some very bad hand. 6 highs in the lead, but you can't imagine that's going to be the case for long.
These two players, lot of history.
Oh,
Both people pick up straight draws on the turn.
So now maybe we see some action here. I think
both these guys. I can see a bet, 3-bet.
I think it's going to be a bet
and a raise.
Call, and then
no, he's going for raising chips.
He's going for raising chips. Wow, interesting.
He's picked up an open ender.
I think someone might be on tilt. Wow, there's a big raise. What is that? 375.
No, it's
these are red chips. Those are reds.
It's hard to tell the red. I think 30 to 375.
Okay. Yeah, that seems more reasonable.
Yeah. I was like, big raise. I'm thinking 3x.
Because maybe we're too used to seeing 510, which the red chips are not really being used, and it's mostly just the caramels. And I think we're gonna see. Oh, if he goes for the re-raise, that would be 6-6-6 play.
Oh my gosh, he does.
does.
Wow, these players.
325, I think. 350?
Yeah.
Oh,
he
just
lets
get
it
it
go.
go. Show the 6 high.
Show the 6 high. Show him.
Shows the 6 high. And the MC's like, but you're good though.
Yeah.
You're good though.
Wow. Did they rabbit hunt for the river? Oh no, they didn't. Oh, they did. The river was a 3.
The river's a 3?
Yeah,
Oh,
he gets there.
Wow.
Wow. That was. I think Cheeto just knew where he was at in that spot.
That was a great play. It was a value bet for sure.
Yeah, when you're ahead with 6 high on that type of board texture, you have to put in the 3-bet, especially on the turn.
Yeah, there's so many bad cards for you. Like every card in the deck is just bad for you.
Except for the 3, which you're gonna hit.
Well,
But I
the
think
3 was
those
actually
two-
bad for him too. It was just the 6 that was not, right?
Yeah, but I think in that spot yeah, with players with so much history, I don't think on on most games of televised poker, you would have that sort of dynamic or that dialogue of a raise with a gutter.
Here's a raise by 4 deuce. Gets called by pocket 7s and a call by 9-8.
Yeah, Cheeto's with his newfound chips.
I think that's a 3-bet with the ace 6 suited.
offsuit.
Oh, offsuit.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Oh,
Unordinary fish with Jack 10.
doesn't want to get in the mix.
Oh, she folds.
Yeah.
That is why she's in the Nick quadrant. That is for sure. But yeah,
It's not kings. It's not kings.
It's
so
not 6-7 suited. 6-7 off either. So
It is tough to make things happen when I think KK Poker in there.
yeah, we're calling.
KK
with,
Poker dealt 2 cards, and I think that's the minimum.
He does have 2 very live cards.
2 very live cards, but that is the minimum requirement for him to be involved in a hand post flop.
King 4 deuce, so 7s are still ahead, and I think 7s is going to stick around to the C-bet here.
Yeah, I agree.
With Jack's involvement in these hands, I think. Yep, there's a call.
Mm-hmm.
And 9-8 off is going to go away.
Oh, he's getting out there. Oh. Okay.
Turns a 5. Okay.
Turns.
So this
some.
changes nothing, but A6 now has a straight draw.
Yeah. So he picks up 4 more outs.
And he is
and
grabbing
they're
for
alive.
chips.
He's
And
grabbing
I think
chips.
since there's only 1 overcard to the 7 here, I think JT is going to make the call
Yeah.
again.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes I think the correct thing. I mean, it's easier so we can see the cards, right? But I do think that when you are running poorly, sometimes you.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, but at the same time, you're still ahead of so many ace highs like ace 10, ace jack, ace queen. With Jack's image, he has ace 6 off. That means he can have like.
He does make the
He
correct
does make
call
the
here.
Yeah, he makes a good call. And now let's see.
He's to fade an ace or a 3 on the river. See if he's unlucky as the graphics. Wow.
Oh, wow. It is
Wow.
a 3.
It is a
so
3.
That
He
is
is-
unfortunate. And now this is unfortunate too because he's gonna jam and 7s has no choice to fold except to fold because
Oh no, he's betting 600. Oh, this is such a gross spot.
it is. But I think JT is the good player. He can get away even though it's sick because all the aces make a straight. So
Yeah.
all the bluffs
Yeah.
that he's gonna 3-bet with.
Crazy part is that I think if you think that JT has an ace, this bet is bound to get snap called by any sort of ace
Yeah,
X
of course,
hand.
any ace is snapping here. But the thing is,
Yeah, ace deuce, ace 4, even like ace X with another club draw.
honestly, JT might even call this off just because he knows that Jack has so many airballs here. Like,
Just miss clubs, I guess.
no, everything. Yeah, like, his queen highs, his Jack 10, Jack 9, his just random overcards are just gonna
Yeah.
blast, right? But now the problem is you lose to all the ace highs that got here. It's just an unfortunate run out, and it's a tough spot. Honestly, I wouldn't want to be in this spot. And I think the history and the image, these two have played in a very very bloody home game last week.
Were you there?
I was there, and they've gone into some big pots with. So they have history. So I think JT can call for sure, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think for us, for sure, seeing the cards, helps a lot.
They are making the just one time emoji.
Yeah, just one time emoji on the Club GG. It is a tough spot to be in. I feel like this stream, JT has just been the Kryptonian Whale has just been running into it, especially with the runouts.
Yeah, it's just so very
He's
unfortunate.
playing a little bit more of a passive style. I've seen him check back, top pair on the flop, and then not necessarily letting your opponents, get there, but just these runouts
Yeah, these runouts are sick.
are tough. I do think if he thinks about it a little bit more, knowing that you know, all the aces do get there.
This might also be like a tilt call because like he's stuck so much that it's just if things are not going his way. Like you might as well just like say screw it and just flick it in, right?
Yeah.
But unfortunate
Yeah.
spot. Oh, he does make make the
nice.
discipline.
It's a good fold. It's a
Yeah.
good fold.
I think he was snapping it off if it wasn't like a 3, right?
Yeah, I think
and
so too.
Yeah, like if it wasn't even an overcard comes like a jack or 10 call, he's probably just calling.
He might think about it a little bit more, but I
Yeah.
think it makes it like if the board pairs. I think
I think board pairs he's calling. I think the only cards that he's folding to are an ace and a 3.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
It's just the ace hits like makes Jack have a lot of top pairs, and the 3 makes all of his ace highs into straights, right?
Yeah.
So
it's a good spot. I think it's hard when you're running badly. Your luck distribution is showing. Oh, the Nick game is over.
yeah, yeah, that might have been who lost it.
Jack won, but I don't know.
Jack won that last pot.
Oh, I think someone's gonna give the chips, and they're gonna be colored down to red soon.
Not sure who. Maybe it was JT that lost that one.
Oh, maybe.
And then they're not playing the bomb pot. They're just giving out each one $10, right? So it just immediately goes on to the next hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tough in that spot.
Yeah. When you need a button, things become so much different, right? Like when he needs a button. Yeah, but at the same time, it's just a lot of his bluffs to get there.
Yeah, I agree. I also do think that kudos for him for actually thinking it through and just realizing that that is probably one of the bad rivers for him.
Making use of that total tank time. Here we have 4 is getting 3-bet by Jack 6 suited.
Pretty standard here, I think. And then we have
ace
0
king,
money with a real hand.
Going for the 4-bet, snap folded, of course.
Snap folded, yeah.
You know when a player like Rob 4-bets you, you're just getting out of there with Jack 6.
Which is why I was surprised at the graphic earlier. I'm not saying that but I thought he would be more in the tight aggressive. He's playing a lot of premium hands. He's playing them very well, very aggressively, and I just thought that would be.
Yeah, that's also why I was surprised too.
That he was in the
calling station.
Yeah, calling station one.
But at the same time, he has checked back a lot of his top pairs holding. If you remember the Queen Jack hand he played on the Queen High board, he did elect to check back even though he was the PFR. So that might impact him a lot too, where he's checked back. When he turned the Ace King with the Ace King on the Jack Deuce Deuce, he checked back as well. So that might play into it a little bit. But yeah. Here we have Ace 8 getting out of the way.
10 deuce good enough
but
for
10 deuce is of course a limp.
Burmese Python with pocket 7s.
Pretty good hand. And here we have King 10 off is good too.
Ooh,
3-bet by Queen Jack suited. Okay,
from the small
I like
blind.
this. I like this.
I do.
Unfortunately, this is not going to get through it because we have some premiums in pocket 7s and King 10 off.
Yeah.
So they both do make the call.
We say premiums sarcastically, but we actually mean premiums. I think at this type of.
So she needs a queen or a jack.
Yeah.
But no
luck here.
This flop is pretty good for 7s, and she's out of position, so she checks.
She checks. She elects to check.
Check back from the 7s, and I think Kenny is. He actually checks it back, which is good, and lets everyone realize their equity. But the turn is another 3, so I don't think no matter what 7s are going to fold. So I don't think this is a 75 that you're not going to see back because 7s are going to call for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think
does make the call.
King 10 can get out of the way.
I think but Kenny, knowing Kenny. He does raise, goes for the monster raise. And
it's hard to call there, 230.
With Queen Jack, I don't think you can call, but
or 205?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
300.
300. Yeah, I didn't see the caramel.
Yeah, that's it's a tough spot to be in with Queen Jack. And then this is the issue with stabbing out of position multi-way.
You're absolutely right about that.
Yeah.
I think 7s
though, I don't think is going to go away because this line looks very suspicious, right? You check back you call the 3-bet pre-flop.
You're just
check
representing
back
a 3,
the flop.
right?
Yeah, you just have a 3 and you have nothing else. Yeah. What can you have? So he does make the good call.
Yeah. He's saying, I don't think you have a 3, Donkey Killer, and he's right. He doesn't have a 3.
So the river's an ace, and this is an issue now because now I think 7s are forced to fold due to aggression.
Yeah.
If
he would have to size up huge.
If Donkey Killer can find the bet here, and he's reaching for chips. That puts
a lot of pressure.
Yeah, huge pressure on the 7s here because, like, if he was bluffing with a hand with like ace, I don't know, ace 7 or ace 8, he gets there with the ace. It's not a card you want to see it with the ace.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
But the thing is that now Jack is thinking, okay, but Kenny's image, he's shown some check raises with very, very marginal and bad hands. So
I
maybe
can
he's
see them
just
doing this
completely
with
airballing.
like, I mean, something like 4-6, deuce 4.
Yeah.
Well, deuce 4 gets there in this case, but like a 4-6 type hand where
King 10 off.
Yeah,
you know.
It's gonna be a difficult call for him to make, I think, especially with that river.
I do think he will make this call, but it is very tough.
Yeah. Just knowing that
the line looks very suspicious. He's saying he has a 3 and nothing else.
Yeah.
The ace just makes it harder for him to call, but
I think Kenny would play a 3 the same way. That's he does make the good call.
He makes the call.
Wow.
It's shown you're saying you're good, and then wow.
Ooh.
Good call with the 7s. Yeah.
Will that send Donkey Killer on Donkey Tilt? Monkey Tilt.
I think that's a good question. I'm not sure.
You think the bet sizing is too small there? I mean,
no. The issue is I think the line is just too suspicious.
You wouldn't play a 3 the same way?
Well, what 3s can you realistically have though? When you called, I know Kenny likes to like get in the mix with like maybe not so premium hands, but like I guess you have 3-4, 3-5 suited sometimes.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, I think when you're entering in that pot, you're in position. You have the button. You face like a 3-bet on the from the small blind and a call.
I think also a portion of the 3s are going to bet the flop too, because the board is really dry and it goes it gets checked to you. You kind of want to bet to protect your equity from overcards, like king queen, ace 10 or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. I think you're right about that.
So, and honestly, who knows what these guys are thinking, because we just saw. I mean, I think it was a great attempt because he knew Jack was weak with the 7s. And you knew Angela was also Unordinary Fish was also weak with the queen high, but the line was very suspicious for sure. Here's a pot with ace 6, 9 deuce, and 10-6. No, 4-3 is off. 4-3 off is in there.
Ooh.
Queen 10 off is in there.
I think the graphics are updating a little bit. Jack.
King Jack 8.
Jack 8.
But check to the turn, which is an ace. Oh, and I think that makes Queen 10 a straight. That's the nuts, right?
Yeah, it looks like an ace. Doesn't look like a deuce. Looks like the ace of hearts, but I think the graphic is.
Gets called by 2 spots, so it's definitely an ace. Gets called by top pair.
Ooh, I think that card is an action killer. Oh, it
does pair the king, but I think, and he donks, so I think this is a good spot to raise. If you do have queen 10, I'm not really sure what the graphics. Oh, maybe it was.
It does look like an ace from this angle.
Yeah, it looks like the ace of hearts, but she does just make the call.
Oh, wow.
Scared of the board pairing. And now that puts BK in a weird spot because he has an ace as well.
And he's thinking, do these guys have a king?
Yeah, it's tough because now you chop with most aces, right? Because all the better aces are raising.
You think both players have an ace, though? I think someone's bound
to. The graphics show that they have an ace.
No, but I'm just saying that if you're BK, you think it's a 3-way
He does
chop?
throw in the call as well.
Yeah.
Gets shown queen 10. Queen 10 is good for sure.
Yeah. BK knew that was a donation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unordinary Fish scooping another pot.
Yeah. Very, very could have gone for the raise, I think, on the river. With
I mean, I think if the raise makes BK's decision a lot easier.
Well, it did kind of work out because BK overcalled behind, but at the same time, you lose a little bit of value from Donkey Killer just having like a king. If the graphics were right and the river was a king, if you had trips there, I don't think you're folding to any size.
Yeah,
right?
it's hard. It's hard to fold.
Even with an ace, it's kind of hard to fold because
you think if she raises huge, BK folds, and you think Donkey Killer looks her up? Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And maybe not with his specific hand, but imagine. I mean, he led into her, right? So maybe if maybe if like Donkey Killer had a king in that spot, and you're missing a lot of value by not raising the river. And there are some times you do get stacked where he has a full house, but sometimes in poker you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah.
You have a hand that if there is worse that can call you, you gotta go for it.
Yeah.
Here's a ace 3 off.
Oh, BK's favorite hand.
Here we go. I think we're gonna see a 4-bet here by a premium.
I Unordinary Fish
Gets-
with ace deuce. I think she's looking.
Oh, ace deuce 4-bets. Oh, I love this
I do
play.
like that. Yeah, yeah. In late position and the cutoff. Does BK want
and
to
her image
put in?
We'll give this a lot of credit too, and she does fold the 8-3.
Yeah, he's saying I don't want to win.
This
I
is
don't wanna
quite a
sacrifice."
small. Well, yeah, it's a good size, I think. Yeah, it's. And Donkey Killer is now in a tough spot, but I don't think he.
Oh.
Wow, he goes for the
my
call 3-bet, call 5-bet,
Wow.
and this line looks very sus. But can you put it in with ace deuce?
Oh. This is quite interesting.
These guys are going at it.
BK's breathing a sigh of relief. He didn't want to get risky, get a little risky frisky.
Wow,
with
she
the-
does make the fold.
Oh wow.
It's shown the bad news.
Wow.
I definitely think maybe she's not used to playing with Kenny or being put in those
They
situations.
have recently played at a couple of.
Oh yeah, they did play at a home game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that line also looked very suspicious, right? You hold call a 3-bet and then you back raise 5-bet. Like what hands are you really saying you have?
10-8
10-8 suited, yeah. I guess 10-8 specifically. That's in your range, right?
Yeah, yeah.
If
I
you had
think-
aces, you wouldn't play that way.
I probably wouldn't. I would probably play aces a little bit differently, but I do think that 10-8 suited is.
Is in there, I think.
Yeah, his
I
range
think-
is sort of capped.
Yeah, I think my range for doing that specific play includes 10-8 suited, 6-7 off, sometimes 8-3 off. I think I consider it.
Yeah, just with the game as well.
Here's Donkey Killer waking up with a premium ace king.
See, it's tough when these players show a bluff, and the next time, the hand immediately following they have ace king offsuit. It's just really tough to put them on, a range. They're playing
We're gonna
any two cards.
We're gonna see a huge 3-bet. No, is that a call?
No,
it is
that
a
is huge.
3-bet.
But see, it's hard to tell with the caramels and the
230, and this is not gonna work out for KK Poker.
Donkey
because
Killer is gonna tell KK Poker.
I think Donkey Killer might just shove here.
Oh my god, he's doing that same move.
No, he 4-bets to 750,
Oh my gosh, that is a fat one.
and
He's looking.
they're sweating the hand,
Yeah.
and I think KK Poker knows that Donkey Killer is a wild card with this image, so he might just. Oh, he does make the good fold. Wow.
He has to. He has to.
Sometimes they do wake up with it, right? What can you do?
Yeah. He's
Good
gonna
fold.
show it.
I think the rabbit hunting.
Oh yeah.
There's an ace on the board.
Yeah.
Ace king is good.
Yeah.
Good fold by KK.
Yeah. It's.
One thing I did notice with KK's playstyle is that while he is very aggressive and very splashy with some weak hands, he will make very disciplined folds sometimes.
Yeah.
He won't go randomly crazy with like there with ace-6 of diamonds. He understands where he's at. He understands he's making a move.
Yeah.
When he gets aggression shown back to him, he will make the discipline lead out.
I've definitely noticed that about KK as well. I think a lot of with these players, it's not just they are aggressive. They do like to give action, but I think that when they know they're beat, there are some spots where, they do find the folds.
Yeah, it's good that they're not like doing an ego battle where it's like, oh, well, I think you're making a move against me, and I think I'm better than you, so I'm just gonna go all in. And
Yeah, especially since the hand prior, like we saw Donkey Killer.
yeah, we saw it with 10-8 suited, right?
10-8
Like
suited, 5-bet.
Yeah, ace-6 is ahead in that spot. So
Yeah. Here we have Ace X.
we have a
from-
mystery hand. I'm betting the other card is an ace, given that he 3-bet. He 3-bet Unordinary Fish, who lays Jack-8 suited down. Gets called by.
So probably a flip.
Call for the hood. There's no 5 though. And maybe he has a suited ace too. That would give him a flush draw as well.
Yeah. Give him some merit to leading out here.
Oh,
he's
interesting.
checking
Check
back.
back. He checked back
Okay.
with the ace of diamonds.
Ooh.
Now on this diamond board, even though you have the ace of diamonds, it's really hard for you to represent a flush because most flush draws would bet the flop, right?
Yeah, I agree. I think on this turn he's betting. Yeah, there has the
He checks back.
Does he
Tries to
have the
realize
nut
his
flush?
equity.
Is that it? Oh, that's
Nah,
not.
it's a
Oh,
brick.
5s.
So I don't. Now 5s
Could
seem
be.
good. Seem good, right? Check. Ace Jack
ace
and 5s
jack.
are good.
No, yeah, Ace Jack.
Yeah, I
of-
think I think this was a good hand to bet the flop because you have the ace of diamonds.
Yeah.
Any diamond run out, you can just
Blast it on-
blast it
on the
what
turn?
What can they do about it, right? Like imagine if he had 5s there, but imagine he had like queen 10, and you face the 3-better, bets the flop, bombs the turn, bombs river. It's really hard to match that level of aggression, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Invite them to the club. BKHU. They'll come. They'll run good for like the first couple days. And stack.
No, but I think I would have done that with a 9 as well.
All right, we're gonna start answering some of the comments here. Commentators are Walter and She, answered by that. Go Rob, Rob's. You are very big. Question for the commentators: what is worse, BK's looks or his poker game? Ooh, that's tough. He's a handsome guy, and his poker game is elite. So that's definitely a tough one. Which one is BK? BK is in seat 2, rocking the perm. Can we go through everyone's names again? Yeah, for sure. So starting from seat 1, we have Kryptonian Whale, then BK, Call for the Hood.
Maybe we should also give their real name. So Kryptonian Whale, aka JT.
JT.
Yep.
BK, who is BK. Call for the Hood goes by MC. KK Poker, he's KK. Burmese Python, who's Jack. Donkey Killer, who is Kenny. Unordinary Fish, who is Angela. Zero Money, three kids, 27 wives, which is Rob. And Cheetos, which is Jackie. I think it's all the comments that we had. Yeah. We'll keep the questions more active. We'll be checking them more frequently. Let's see here. Wish we could get a replay of that slow rolled hand with the King 10.
Oh man, I honestly wish I was downstairs for that.
I know
that sound.
I know. Could hear it all the way up in the booth upstairs.
If you can hear it like a floor up, even with all the doors closed, then you know that there was a generational crash out in that hand. I might actually just rewatch the stream just to watch that one bit. Because how do you just call off 90% of your stack, bink your gutter? It's so funny too, because MC leaned into BK trying to get a live read, but still called it off with Jack High.
Drawing dead.
Yeah. As if your Jack High could ever be good in that situation that you need a live read to, right?
Yeah.
Hit the gutter too, which is crazy.
I think hitting the gutter was the craziest part about it. I think if it was just a blank river.
Honestly, a blank, like a Jack, he might have snap called too. Like if he paired up, he might have snap called too.
I think everyone's reaction when he hit that gutter is like, oh wow, BK has a King X. That's not a full house. And here we have another Kryptonian Whale versus Kryptonian Whale graphic.
They really like to see. They really like to see this matchup, huh?
Yeah,
it is a really great matchup.
It is
JT
tough.
versus himself.
It's you're definitely evenly matched, and again speaks to that testament that the biggest enemy is yourself. Which, although it is just trying to be funny, I think it is actually true. A lot of your own tendencies, like there are spots where you know what you're supposed to do, but sometimes you just deviate and you get punished for it. Definitely a spot. I'm actually confused. Is that the graphic is supposed to show? Like, I think yourself against
someone else. I think
someone
so.
else. Yeah. But again, it reemphasizes that point that the greatest enemy is yourself.
Here's some premium hands going at
definitely. We don't see a lot of limping. Limping is definitely not
not pimping.
Not here. Definitely. Oh, Burmese Python waking up with a real hand. 4 bets to 260 with ace king suited.
Probably gonna fold around.
Yeah.
Oh no.
KK Poker said king 4 suited. That's good enough for me, sir.
I think he misread his 4 as an ace, so he thinks he has ace king suited here. But wow, but they both flop top pair, and this spells trouble for king 4 suited.
Yeah.
Because when you call a 4-bet and you flop top pair, what can you do except put all your chips in there?
Yeah.
And
he just rechecked his whole cards after facing the continuation bet.
There's a
from Burmese Python.
It's a really small bet too, so KK might. Oh, he does go for the flat. No, that is a raise.
Oh, he raised.
It looks like a min raise too.
Yeah, he raised it small there.
And I think the intention of this raise is if Jack goes over the top and jams, then KK can just get away from it cheaply. But he does make the call. And
a king, another king would be.
I wouldn't be surprised if this turn goes check check.
Oh. Yeah.
check by Jack and a check back by KK.
Yeah. Wow.
And a 3 on the river. So
I-
Ace
I'm-
King is good, but this is a club, so now this is tough because if KK was check, so KK does lose the minimum kind of here.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. Well played.
I do think the raise saved him a little bit. You think so? The raise on the flop, kind of finding out a little bit more. Because you're right in the sense that if you raise on the flop and then you get re-raised by Jack in that spot, you have to king with an egregious kicker, right? But
Yeah. I think in this spot it was good, but imagine if the river does not come a club. Jack is gonna fire out a bet.
yeah, he's gonna go for value
KK
for
is
sure.
definitely probably calling, and I think you lose a bit more there.
Oh, we see these largest pots. I was wondering what the largest pot. It was actually 3-way all in with the aces and that scoops. With the second one. Wow, Burmese Python with the 100% luck. He is the box of luck.
This is different from last time, right? Because last time it was Rob 0 money 3 kids with 100%. Now it's
Yeah, I think having too many wives, his luck's run out a little bit.
yeah.
So
But he is being able to feed all of them tonight, so that's good for him.
yeah. But he only has 3 money, and mo money, mo problems, as the as the saying goes.
Okay, some
Whoa.
premium holdings here. The 4-7 off, the Jack 10 off, and 3-bet by the King Queen. Understanding that
Unordinary Fish does have a button here, so
she's going against her coach, and I think there might be some ego playing here.
Yeah,
if there
for
comes
sure.
a 4-bet here with the 4-7.
oh, he's asking for a count.
He does make the call.
He does make the call.
with the 4-7. Okay, that's a tough spot to be in because now you're playing huge pot.
Out of position.
Against a very, very aggressive opponent. But,
But
you flop top pair. So that's good.
Yeah.
And
But you're against a guy with a gutter, and a gutter is sometimes the nuts.
Oh, she does check it.
Oh,
so now
I do think that checking is going to induce him to put some more money in. He bets 150. Oh no, bets 100.
100. It's a pretty small bet, and I think there's nothing to do here but call. You want to keep his bluffs in, and you know that he's gonna. Wow, is that a raise?
Oh no, that's raised to 300.
And he jams.
Wow.
Wow. He not only did he jam, but he snap jam.
Yeah.
And the problem is,
Do you want to risk your?
I think you have to call it off. Yeah, she does call. She does snap against KK especially. And
Are they gonna run it once or twice?
KK does say up to you, I think, or on time it is.
Oh,
King
top
is good,
two.
but just needs to dodge a 6.
Oh,
does.
it looked like a 6. Oh,
And King Queen is
that's
good.
That's good.
Well played, well played. I
played.
really like the check on the flop.
I do
because
like it.
When there's a action player behind you, you kind of just want to give him rope, right?
Exactly.
And it worked out perfectly.
Wow. Yeah. I think the check definitely. I mean, it induced him to maybe bet with his gutter,
Yeah.
but I think getting raised there, you just think. You think part of that's just ego battling, or
I think so. I think so. These two have the most history. I think, Unordinary Fish is like the person that she has the most history with is KK. So there's definitely like they know how each other plays.
Yeah.
And I think maybe like he wants to bully her.
Yeah. Especially on a live stream.
Yeah. And
With 28 viewers watching, I think it's just there's too much of an audience.
honestly,
there's too much aura.
like
that you can.
It's also if Unordinary Fish played like the way she did online, 7 high is good there a lot of times. I'm not even joking. It's actually good there a lot of times. So when you jam there, you do fold out better hands like 8 high and 9 high, which is what you want. So I think it's a good play.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, she's a different beast. Live.
Live,
So,
yeah,
so
definitely.
she had the goods there. But
Yeah. I do think that it's a very. I would say it's a deviation. From,
yeah, it's definitely a player-specific change that she chose to check the flop just because.
I think against another player
Yeah.
with maybe not as much history, I think she just speeds
Yeah,
out.
I think
gets a call.
Yeah, BK or call for the hood is behind in that pot. I think she just bets the flop.
Yeah,
bets
plays it
the
pretty
turn.
standard. Gets a call from a gutter. She hits top. She turns top 2 pair. I think she bets out.
They
Maybe
fold.
gets peeled one more street if they're very sticky, but I think the river is just In this spot, KK Poker. Now the master has become the student, and he's taking a book out of
6-7.
Unordinary Fish's page, playing the 6-7 offsuit. Surprisingly, oh no, he is behind of Call for the Hoods 9-3 suited. It's tough when you're watching these players play with such a tight range, knowing that he does fold the best hand here, or what I think is the best hand. Donkey Killer with a mystery hand here.
What can the other card be? Oh, it is a diamond, so that actually means the ace of diamonds is
KK
half
has a
of a
pair
flush.
on the board, but Donkey Killer, not knowing what that other card is.
And I think this is gonna get a very, very quick fold because you lose to
Yeah, he loses to
everything,
everything.
right?
Everything. He doesn't show. We'll never know. Oh, he shows.
He does show.
Ace.
What was that? Was that a heart? That might have been
Yeah,
a
it
10.
might- yeah, it might have
And I
been a
think 10
10.
is a straight there too. So
Now we're seeing the coolers. The first one, yeah, big one. Yeah, turned set there.
yeah, get raised on the flop. Get raises on the flop with deuces, but gets there on the turn.
Yeah.
Just binks. And
Binks.
then
Oh,
stacks.
The coolers at the very bottom. We need to see a replay of that one.
Oh,
Once
man,
we have
that-
the tech for that, oh.
Honestly, that hand might be talked about for another year.
You know, a year minimum. I think that, especially on a live stream.
Jack 9 or King 10 might be the new A3 after this.
I think it's just the two players that have the most history.
I'm very glad we saw a slow roll today.
Yeah,
I was
I was worried we weren't gonna see one, but I think especially between those two players, I think it's just so apt. You call off 500 out of your 650 stack with a gutter with Jack High trying to get a live read.
Yeah.
You
the
bait
lean,
gutter.
the zoom, the lean in on the side,
Yeah.
just trying to pick up any tail was
Yeah.
hilarious when you have absolutely nothing.
But he calls,
Yeah.
and then he's giving action. I love it. Call for the hood here with ace 10 off.
Honestly, you know what I'm surprised about? I'm surprised Jack 9 didn't slow roll call him. It's like, oh my god.
Oh
I
yeah,
was but he snap called too.
yeah,
So.
yeah. I think him showing first was just the icing on the cake.
Some
He's
good
three
hands
bets here.
Yeah, some ace 10 off, queen jack suited, king jack suited. I think Kenny's definitely gonna be.
I just
in
think
here
Donkey Killer, he knows that he can't just be.
He's never folding a suited Broadway here.
Oh, he is,
he does fold a suited Broadway.
Oh,
and
King
gets a
Jack
fold by
suited,
King
I
Jack
think
suited.
is. I mean, you do have position. You got one person behind, but then these two guys,
I mean,
bros,
the thing is,
bros from other modes, and I honestly think a jam here is not the craziest thing. If you think MC,
because Call for the Hood only has 500 behind.
Yeah.
He put 300 of his stack in, but
Ooh,
at the same time, yeah, he does make the fold. At the same time, A7 is maybe too marginal.
yeah, I
think
agree.
you want to have maybe a pair, so you're flipping.
Yeah.
Because like you're dominated here most of the time, right?
Yeah, by basically any ace X. Like if you think that he's capable of doing this with a weaker ace, like ace 4, ace 5 suited.
Really good spot because you pick up so much dead money there because there was
Yeah.
an open, a 3-bet, and a cold call.
Yeah.
And then you just pick up all the dead money with
Yeah.
ace 10.
I think
Well
he's getting
played.
out of his downswing.
Honestly, I would have agreed with you before the Jack 9 hand, but after that, I think that might be the trigger.
That might be the trigger point. Yeah.
Yeah, for the downswings to come.
Yeah, the downswings to come. Yeah. Oh, Donkey Killer with what is now my favorite hand in poker, the pocket Oz, the pocket aces,
The second best hand in poker, only second to the 6-7 off.
6-7 off.
And yeah, we're gonna see an
Yeah,
open.
see, not many hands here. Kryptonian Whale probably gonna.
Oh, I think there's a 3-bet coming. By JT loves 3-betting.
Oh, it's a straddle. Yeah, straddle
Yeah.
20.
JT loves 3-betting these types of hands, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, he's just gonna run into it.
Oh.
And the
he-
problem is,
Oh,
he does go
that
for the
is
3-bet.
look like a massive 3-bet.
and the thing is,
Oh no, sorry. Yeah,
just-
it's
a
tough
small
with the-
3-bet. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
tough
Yeah.
with the caramels and the. It looked like 3 or 4 caramels, but I think those were red chips.
And this is a problem because with Kenny's image, I think he's gonna put in the 4-bet. I think you're just
Yeah.
gonna.
Wow.
It's a huge 4-bet too. It's 500.
Yeah, that's
Now,
his favorite size.
The
He
thing is,
just-
I think JT Kryptonian Whale is gonna call this because he knows Kenny's image is quite poor. He loves. I mean, this is a really pretty hand, Jack 10 suited, right? Like, how can you fold this? And unfortunately, he's just gonna be shown.
Yeah, the sizing is. I mean,
It's large. It's large.
but when you raise to 230 something, 235.
Yeah, you're
it
kind of
is-
priced in with this size. But like when you have aces, you kind of do want some action, right? Like,
Yeah.
you don't want to.
yeah. I mean, I think he's either way. He's okay winning the pot here, but he's just also okay jamming any flop. That's
Yeah,
not.
I think JT is just determining whether or not. I don't think he's folding. So I think he's determining whether or not he just puts the rest of it in right now, or like if he calls here, how much does he have left to play for?
Yeah, yeah. So
He
he does make
does
the
make the
call. Okay. I think we're looking for Queen, King, Ace of Diamonds. That would be
Oh, and then ace of spades turn, right?
exactly, exactly.
Oh
my
And I think this is the windfall.
This
JT
is the
needs.
windfall. He puts the money in so quick.
Snap call gets caught, and then she gets shown the bad news. And needs an
Yeah.
ace and an ace only.
Gets
Running
jammed
clubs
with
also
snap
works
call.
too.
Yeah, running clubs.
wait,
no,
it's
not
two
running
spades,
clubs.
right?
Yeah.
So it's just an ace.
Oh, wow!
Ace
Run it
only.
once. Oh,
that was close, but
Wow,
it's
that
not.
was close. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Tough.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. And JT finally having some luck and going his way because.
You think the sizing? I do agree with you. Like I think when you're playing at this stack depth, you do want to. Walter's voice. Thank you, Richard. Voice is so soothing. I will sing a lullaby at the end. I'm just kidding. What I was gonna say is that I'm curious is if you go for the jam there, it's a little bit too big, right? 235 to 1.2
With aces?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
You're right in that you do want a little bit of action when you do have premiums, but I'm trying to think what size 10 jack is really calling there. I think if you jam, he's a fool. But what do you think that is? That
I think if honestly the way I know JT plays and the way he's been stuck so far, he's not folding. He just was not folding.
Yeah.
After
For that
he saw the
size.
hand. No. Even
You think at all?
if Kenny jams there, I think JT is calling it off.
Yeah. I think he might consider running it twice, given how big the pot is.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't think there's anything wrong with min clicking and making a 500.
Yeah. You're just shipping any flop, right? It just so happens that at that flop he has.
Honestly,
10x.
even on that flop, I don't think I would have shipped. So this is just my opinion.
JT shipped it, I think.
No, Kenny shipped in.
Oh,
JT
Kenny
snapped
shipped it.
it.
Oh, I see.
So if I had aces in that spot on the flop, I would have just bet small. I would have just like 1/10 it. Like the pot's what 1,000. I would have made it like 125 because the SPRs are already really small.
Right.
So no matter what run out.
But are you folding to a jam?
No, you're never folding. You're never folding, right? But what you want to do is you want to keep his like ace queen.
Yeah.
That just has a gutter. You want to keep those in there because if you jam, they're obviously
It's not a
not
gutter.
folding. Yeah, it was.
It was 10 and deuce.
Oh, sorry. So maybe just ace high. But like for example,
Yeah,
like,
some ace highs to continue. Ace
Yeah,
kings, some jacks. Right?
not only that, but like you want his like weaker hands, like his pocket sevens, pocket eights. Against that small bet, you want them to continue. You jam, they're just gonna fold. Right. And obviously you're gonna no matter what the stacks are going in. When the SPR is that low and you have like a huge hand, it doesn't really matter when you're gonna get the money in. So at that point, what I think for me, what works best is to reel them in. To bet small.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of players do that, like the 1/5, 1/6, 1/7 bet, like just really small.
Yeah, because when you have such a huge range advantage and you have such a huge when the SPR is so small, it doesn't really matter what street you get it in.
Yeah.
You can just keep betting small, keep his worst hands in. No matter what, right?
Let's jump into that action. We got a call for the hood with the check mark, with the 8-6 suited here, picking up mad equity.
He has a straight already.
Yeah, he's straight already.
And he has a straight flush draw.
Exactly, high hand.
Gets called by, what is that, third pair?
Yeah, a third pair, which is actually a lot better than what I would expect KK to have in this spot.
Wow, Cheetos go for the raise.
Wow.
With top pair.
Cheeto's getting a little bit of confidence after bluffing MC off of, well, value betting actually with his 6 high. And then MC trying to make it seem like he's uncomfortable, but he's feeling good. And I do think in this spot, he is going to go for the all-in.
He jams. And now I think
You
and
have
with
to
2 flush draws now, it's just, what do you do, right? With ace-4. You put you're kind of priced in, but...
Yeah. A little bit. I don't know how much his bet was. It was only 200.
It's 200 and the jam is like almost 1,000.
Yeah, I think it's easy to get away from. But if you think that MC is capable of doing this hand with something like Jack 8 of diamonds.
Also, the nick button's in play, right? Like if MC needs a nip button, then he might just be doing this with a flush draw, right?
Yeah, no, I can see that. Someone in the chat said Chi Wang the knit. Oof. You're not on the stream now, but I'm wondering where do you think you see yourself on that the play styles grid? Probably further off the map than KK Poker, right?
I think I am the calling station grid, but way off the charts. I think everyone calls me a station, right?
Yeah.
I would love to whoever this is. I can't even say your name like out loud because that just violates all the policies out there. But
yeah,
whoever it is, I got some words for you. But anyway,
Off
back to
stream,
this
off stream,
hand.
yeah.
Back to this hand.
I don't think he's gonna make the call here. I think
It's a
the
tough
raise
spot.
the
It's
raise
just
is
like it's so wet that he could have like, you know, just a straight draw plus a flush draw, right? Like imagine not 6-8 of diamonds, obviously, but like for example, 4-6 of hearts or diamonds.
yeah, I could see that
Like
too.
10-6 of diamonds, maybe.
Yeah,
like
maybe even a
huge
bigger
combo
draw, like yeah, Jack 8 of diamonds, like a double
Yeah,
cutter
yeah,
with
exactly, right? Like,
So I think if you think MC is capable of doing that, well, obviously he has the goods in this hand, but if you think he's capable of doing that, yeah, and MC doing the best job to cover up his live tell by covering his face.
and I think Cheeto and Jackie also knows that. He does make the discipline and good fold.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he also knows that MC might be
Oh, is he?
a little bit stuck.
Does
and
he
tilted.
have a nit?
Oh, he might have forgotten to show it.
Oh, did he?
And a part of Unordinary
Wow.
Fish with the highest win so far, and she definitely got paid with the King Queen versus.
I think you're right in that. You know, we talked about this before off stream, before we were on the air actually, but deviating from what you would consider, you know, standard play, not even GTO play, but standard, like you're betting, you're c-betting a lot of your, you know, your top pairs there. But I think when you deviate, there's such a small percentage of your, you know, your lines that do that. But it can be player specific, and that spot when you know you're playing against your coach, your master.
Oh, with the against the 4-7.
Yeah, against the 4-7, who is really, really aggressive, and you go for, you know, the check raise, and then you induce essentially someone to blast it off with 7 high.
Yeah, player
Right.
specific for sure.
Yeah, I think in most. Yeah, you're right. In that in other
It worked out perfectly.
yeah, I think in that spot definitely really worked out. But in other configurations, I can see that, you know, against another player, she's just gonna play it very standard.
Yeah, and you can see that like knitting it up does help because she has the lowest VPIP, but she's up the most.
Yeah.
And KK Poker, who has the highest VPIP and the most action, he's down the most.
So
And-
so that comment by, can't say the name, but Chi Wang that's actually a compliment
Yeah.
because you are up. You are up. I don't know if you're
Let's
most,
maybe
but,
maybe not talk about this on stream. I don't let's save that for another day.
Yeah.
I'm just a fish at VClub.
yeah. But you're an ordinary fish. You're not the unordinary.
Yeah,
variety.
I'm an ordinary fish. The unordinary fish is on stream right now with with an up and down straight draw that, well, the graphics don't show the equities, but I think that Jack 8 seems to be ahead at the moment.
Ooh. I think the 8 of diamonds is gonna be probably
she
one of
does
the
make the
most
call.
insane river cards. 8 of diamonds one time.
It seems to be
Oh,
a diamond, but
Cheeto get there, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize that Cheeto had a flush draw there.
Yeah, he had a flush draw there. I
So-
think he has to go for a little bit of value, but I just don't think he's getting looked up by Kryptonian Whale with a jack here.
Well, Kryptonian Whale actually has position, so and he leads out actually,
Yeah.
so he hits his flush and leads out. And now, without a diamond, this is a tough spot.
No, I agree.
With also Unordinary Fish behind you as well.
I think it's just a standard fold.
Yeah,
Not really
yeah.
much to do here.
Yeah, not much you can do, and they both
Yeah.
throw it away, and no value, unfortunately. But yeah, it's good to scoop in that pot.
Yeah, I agree. I agree absolutely.
Here's the VPIP, and we've seen, so it's pretty much exactly what it was before. KK Poker still at 60%, which is actually a tad down, and he does. Wow, he needs a knit button.
Yeah, him
with-
and BK. Not
Yeah.
that much history, but both of these guys. Both of these guys do need a knit button at this point in the game. Jumping back, seeing if there's any new comments. Do you have any friends watching the stream?
All my friends are actually, shout out to James and Ronnie and For Fire, the gang.
The gang.
But most of my friends are actually playing. I would have loved to play this game. But
Yeah. I don't think they allow too many nits at the table.
Yeah, that's why I was excluded, honestly. It's
Yeah.
a little bit unfortunate, but
Yeah. I was also excluded from the game.
Oh, were you?
Yeah. I wanted to commentate, but I did think they didn't want any champions.
They didn't want champions.
Yeah, playing on the stream.
But I think they would have loved having losing players on the stream.
Yeah, so it was tough for them to really make that judgment call, but I think it stood that they didn't want any champions on the stream. So
wow, a huge raise by 9-6.
Wow, 9-6 suited
with absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And wait, is that?
Oh, it's a race to 300.
Yeah,
I think
Cheetos is in there with just an 8, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not really sure who has cards right now, but it looks like it's Cheetos.
Yeah.
And this is a tough spot to be.
Oh,
wait.
Oh.
Oh, she does take it down.
She does take it down. Yeah.
Well played. Well played. And this is some of the online or unordinary fish leaking into the real life, right?
Yeah.
With the absolutely nothing stone airball 3-bet on the turn.
Yeah. I think it's. Yeah, I think a lot of people talk about range merging, like you've heard about range merging, but this is environment merging, where your online play leaks, you know.
Yeah, when you have two completely different styles, because you treat one of them as play money, but now you're up so much that now this is basically play money to you.
I think
so
it's
a really good play. I liked it, and she recognized that no one had an ace, and just any aggression is going to win.
Yeah, and I don't, like, truth be told, I think she is a capable enough player that if she does get called in that spot, they can have ace there sometimes, but it's more lean towards 8x hands that you can bet huge on the river and get someone else to fold. Maybe not KK.
Because there's a very, very similar spot I played a pot with her online where it was a 4-bet pot pre-flop where I 4-bet her, and the board was ace, ace, 6. She called a c-bet on the flop with deuce 7. With absolutely nothing. Hit a deuce on the turn. And was good.
So it was good, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think she just put you on king high though, which is what you had in that hand, I think.
Well, I mean, 7 high is not really ahead of king high there. So I'm not really sure what about the call on the flop.
Yeah, I think when the turn comes though, it's just.
She just knew that the deuce was coming.
Yeah, she knew the deuce was coming, and honestly, online tells, which is different than live tells. I think what's comical, well, this hand not that much, just.
It's going to be a bet and taken down.
Yeah, bet and take down.
And I think that's such. He doesn't show, so maybe he has a nip.
Yeah, I think he has a nip on already.
So we're just waiting on. I think. Oh, it's like KK and BK.
Yeah. I think one thing I was gonna. I guess mention about that. The deuce 7 hand is that, when you know, you know. I think it's also just like playing back at your opponent who's been. Three betting you, so often there. I think one big thing is also just following through on your lines, and I think that part is really tough.
Yeah, it's also like you need the conviction to believe in what you're doing. You have the right idea and the right play, because it's not good to second guess and doubt.
Yeah, you can be wrong sometimes.
Yeah, it's okay to do that, just as long as you go with your read and you follow your gut. Sometimes your plays work, sometimes they don't. That's totally okay,
Yeah. No, I agree 100% here. King 3 Jack one time just for the. That is not it.
Not a very good flop for King
Either
Jack,
hand, really.
But she doesn't see bet.
Yeah.
And here is a good spot to raise. Oh, but he does float with the king high.
I mean,
he has some devious intentions on the turn.
Yeah.
On the turn is an ace, so I think this is gonna slow things down.
Yeah. Check. And the river is a deuce.
Does he think his king high is showdown? He does bet. How big is that bet? That's one chip. He bets $1. Oh, and she gets. Wait, is that a raise? No, that's a call. Okay.
Oh.
So he goes for the $1 block bet with king high, which
I think it's tough when you do this 1/50th block bet. I do think it's really good in terms of pot control. You're not really bloating up a pot that could be.
Yeah, I think that play was very reminiscent of a play that someone named Slow Play All Day likes to do online, where he just bets $1 or $3 actually, because $3 is one big blind.
Yeah.
And it sometimes works out, and sometimes you get looked up by King Jack High, and you're good.
Yeah. No,
and they're good, right?
Yeah, it's tough in that spot. I think what is surprising though, about the Nick game right now is that KK and BK are the last two ones.
Well, BK, I'm not actually
Yeah.
that shocked about. This man has not even played a single hand
Yeah.
since the dawn of time.
Yeah, but kudos to him for slow rolling.
Wait,
him.
there's a bunch of chips in the middle.
Yeah.
Is that a
wow,
blind raise?
That is a fat one.
No, that seems to be a
raise
3-bet with ace-6 off.
to 105.
And this is probably... Oh.
Call for the hood. Oh, he's
in there with 6 deuce suited. So he likes giving action.
Absolutely.
It gets called by Jack 4 suited.
Who do you think Call for the Hood is doing it for? I think he's doing it for
the hood.
For the hood.
Yeah. Who is the hood?
Yeah. Who? Or what is the? How is the hood?
How is the hood? That is the question. So king 3-3 flop.
Okay.
And no one hits this, but I think that c-bet and this takes it down.
Yeah.
Especially with very large sizing.
200, fold. Show is the nick. No, he's not. It's not the nickname. No.
So Kenny definitely steamrolling a little bit. I think he's winning these small pots. Definitely getting action from some trash hands.
This is win at showdown, right?
Yeah. I don't remember if this is win at showdown or went to showdown.
Oh, went to showdown. Okay.
It's one of those two. The SD is showdown.
Let's actually look it up.
Oh, it might be went to showdown because WASD is 1 at showdown, right? So
it is went to showdown. Yeah, PokerOS metric. How often a player goes to showdown after seeing a flop.
Yeah, so it does seem like Rob likes to pot control and just take his, and which is I think good when you're playing into a table with this many aggressive players.
Yeah, we saw that a lot with him.
You don't want to like bet and get raised and get blown off the pot with your good hands, right?
Exactly, and we think we saw that a lot with a lot of hands, a lot of premium hands, ace queen, ace king, I think, and just hitting top pair, hitting a good turn, and just pot control.
Here's a open and a 3-bet, or maybe it was just limp and a raise by king 9 and king 3.
Okay.
Jack 3 is in there.
Yeah, I mean he's doing it for the hood, and we don't know who the hood is, but I think the hood is
a Broadway card, which is a jack. So Jack is ahead, but
2 overs and a gutter. Yeah, 2 overs and a gut shot here. It checks through.
Checks through though. Oh, Jack 3 is not.
So
and I think this is the issue when you delay c-bet the turn.
You're just getting smooth called though. Wow.
Yeah, you're never gonna get
9 is in there
pair because you can't represent.
I think a king would be dangerous because then king. Oh,
it's
the ace. Okay.
And now I think this goes check, and I think Jack 3 is gonna.
Yeah,
bet.
I think king queen's given up here. Jack 3 is gonna check.
Oh, check through. Yeah.
Oh.
So it shows king high. King high no good. What?
Oh.
They both muck. Wait, what? Wait, what?
What?
So maybe it wasn't king, queen, but kings?
Maybe king?
Wait,
possibly, yeah. It might have just been a king.
Yeah, this is probably a graphical error because that seemed kind of weird. But those cards, honestly, when she flipped them over, they did kind of look the same. So maybe she definitely had a pair, right? Because she beat king 9 and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it was tough to see that graphic. I thought he had turned 2 pair, like
yeah, so did
MC.
So did I.
But I think she showed her hand pretty confidently. So maybe.
Well, it was definitely I think it wasn't king high, but probably a pocket pair like kings, and maybe it wasn't jack 3. Who knows? Who knows at this point? Here's ace 7 suited.
Letting that go.
I think
figuring it's not good enough.
I don't think he's letting it go. I think he's in the straddle, and he is in the straddle.
Oh, and here's the bump up. The new number is the same number, 25.
He does call.
Okay.
And I think we're seeing a flop here with some very premium hands.
Oh.
And the best hand so far is KK Poker, who might win this button with middle pair or bottom pair.
Bottom pair, egregious kicker.
Gonna get called here by the gut shot, I would imagine.
Absolutely.
Or maybe a raise.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I would love a raise. And no, that's just a call.
No, just a call there. I honestly, when you have players like with these dynamics, like you think about, BK and MC, MC and
disaster. It's a 6 though. And
yeah.
So it's check goes check.
Oh.
River's a pain, so but
he could,
it did not counterfeit.
Yeah. No, it didn't.
Oh, and KK Poker checks, and now there's a big bet.
Oh,
and gets it through.
Nice.
Well played.
Nice.
With a 7 high. Show this one for the hood. Oh, it doesn't show it.
Yeah. I think when you think about...
KK is definitely frustrated.
Definitely frustrated. Not really able to get much here. going on in the middle part of the stream. But what I was talking about before was just in terms of rivalries. When you have these sort of history with a particular player, like in that spot, maybe she's not making that move, or maybe she's not calling down with a gutter with a couple other people left to act. But it's not necessarily trying to sour one particular play or targeting a player, but maybe you're more inclined to play a different way with someone you've been playing for so long. Like if you think about the rivalries that exist on the table, you have MC and BK, you have MC and Jackie, you have, and like Unordinary Fish and KK, you have Kryptonian Whale against himself. These types of rivalries that you do have.
You're setting out yourself up for that for sure.
It's like the long-winded setup.
No, but you're right for sure.
Yeah.
Like MC with everyone, honestly, I think everyone here loves to suck out on it. MC. excuse my wording.
Yeah.
But,
no, but I think
he's the host of the game. Like he's a big yapper.
Yeah.
So everyone loves.
VPIP is not very high, but his mouth VPIP is almost as high as KK's real VPIP. So
unfortunately today he's stuck. So I think his mouth VPIP is kind of low.
Yeah, a little bit lower, especially with a slow roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I could hear from from the booth upstairs, but apparently one of the stream managers, Jason, said that he was tilted. He streamed chips.
I can imagine, I can imagine.
I don't think I know that slow rolling is encouraged, especially with, players.
When you have this much history,
yeah,
you got to slow roll them.
You got to slow. I think it's
at least one time. For the hood,
For the hood, exactly. And I think what's so funny is that it was BK, probably his arch nemesis.
Yeah. Against anyone, no. BK slow rolled MC.
Yeah.
Right? So I think BK's only slow rolling MC. He's not slow rolling anyone else.
I think anyone else does that, doesn't really bother him as much, but I think it's your arch nemesis.
Like when you name the club BK Haters United and you get slow rolled by BK himself.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think it's
KK
folding a premium. Donkey Killer raising with a similar version of that same Unordinary Fish, mixing it up. She doesn't like 6-4, 6-7. She likes
Is that
the
a raise?
4-5. That's a raise.
That's two. Yeah, so she's
Two
3-betting
blue
with a
chips.
5-4. We definitely see some online or Unordinary Fish in the action here. And okay, gets 4-bet by the King 6 and a cold call and gonna defend the 5-4. Okay. Interesting. So we see 3-way flop in a 4-bet pot with some premium holdings.
As well as 4-5 offsuit in the mix. 4-5 offsuit
no
here.
No one flopping anything, though.
Not really having much. It's really going to be tough to hit your gutter when the other two players are holding that card. You really only have
raise.
2 outs here.
Is that a raise?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
no,
call
it's a
by
call
A6 suited. What do you
do
do
you
with
want
5-4
to get
here?
crazy here? Oh, no.
Yeah.
I think she knew that her 6s were no good. She only had 2.
Yeah. And now here's here's the battle between King 6 and Ace 6.
Yeah.
So King 6 gives up. Probably doesn't know how wide Ace 6 is.
No, King 6 not giving up.
Oh, wow. Okay, well played.
Does he not have a nit?
He does, I think. I swear I saw MC check there, but I guess he definitely bet.
Oh. Cheeto nitty for this table, correct. What words do you have to say for our guy, DP69?
Yeah, Mr. DP69. Wonder if he's downstairs right now, honestly. Wouldn't be surprised.
I'm definitely playing way different than how I normally would play. So like whoever watches the stream is gonna get the wrong player post off of me. One call, 2 calls,
Okay, we're back here. Oh my gosh. KK Poker waking up with the goodies. Oh,
Oh, picks up a pair. So
Picks
I
up
don't.
a pair.
I think
he just thinks
he's gonna blast.
he's just gonna blast it. Yeah.
But I do want it if you want to give it to me.
He bets 300 here. I think it's a jam and probably a call here.
I think
don't
KK
know.
Poker looks like just annoyed to put it in, but
Yeah. I think King 10 is. Are you really folding here? You bet 300.
the thing is, KK Poker has run really bad recently, like the past few hands. So he does look a little bit annoyed to put this in. But yeah, I mean,
I haven't really looked at it annoyed to get put in with a boat, but it is bottom boat, so
it is bottom boat, and like if he has, well, I mean he has nothing. He has just a 10, but and he didn't get snap.
He's
called,
drawing
so
dead to a
he's happy
king.
now. He didn't get snap called, right? But
yeah, he's drawing dead to a king.
10 wins as well, actually.
Yeah, no, sorry. He's like Donkey Killer would be drawing dead if he was against the king. So maybe that's what he's contemplating.
Yeah.
But against, I think a king here is just gonna call, and then maybe
Yeah. I mean, Donkey Killer is probably.
Yeah, he's
he
putting
does
it in.
call. Wow.
once.
Once, one time.
Oh, is he?
And it's a brick.
That's a brick. Okay.
Fours are good.
Mm-hmm. No, it doesn't cover.
Who's left on the lineup? Next is Will. Will? Will, you can take the mic on if you want. How much? Okay, wait, do this. 80. Yeah, give it the body, but it's like that. Huh? No, I'm gonna. Thinking that's
Every time we play, dealers up, we're all down. And then he goes.
Okay. Will. Yo, who's next for the game? Will.
He was actually up first. I think he's bored.
Kenny. Yeah. 500. Keep that 500.
Not 500?
I think keep that 500.
Now we can double me up. Okay, double me up lot.
Yo, can I switch seers?
No. Bro, I want that seat.
Bro, I can't make. You want that seat? You sure you want that seat?
Actually, no.
I don't think you want that. Okay, Kenny's done. Kenny's done though. Yeah, we'll see you later.
Hey.
I don't see why.
So cheap. You're up.
No, it's just like
I think that king is like,
you can see it after.
like he was nothing last beginning, right?
Raise 20. Seat 720. Eightfold, ninefold. Seat 1, 65. Seat 2, 250. 3-fold, 4-fold.
What was the last two hands? The hand against Kenny.
What do you mean last two?
Hand.
So we're just starting up another round of the Nick game.
There's a 3-bet by Queen 5 suited.
Kryptonian Whale.
And
oh,
of course,
yeah.
BK shows up with
Ace
the
king.
goods.
Yeah, the goods.
He's never going to have anything except the goods.
Yeah.
Or A3 sometimes.
Yeah, E3 sometimes. But I do think that he plays a pretty, tight range.
He lost the Nick game last one too, because yeah, he was the loser, right? Because it was BK against
KK.
and then KK won with the fours.
Yeah. Hit the pair.
And
everyone
BK is
else.
like, yes, I won the Nick game. Now I can go AFK.
Yeah.
Which is he won the Nick game and he was like, I'm out of here, guys.
Yeah, I'm out of here. Call me in 3 or 4 more orbits when the Nick game resolves.
Wow, Jackie has a huge stack in front of him.
I know. I think they're all whites.
But I think that's all. A lot of it's just buy-in, right?
No, I think Jackie only maybe. I don't know if he reloaded. He's gotten a couple of hands for sure. He got and he's made some moves with the 6-4 against MC.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, that one was good. He actually gets there on the river,
Yeah.
which is funny enough. But yeah, I just don't see many flops. Like it's not. I don't see a lot of checks. I don't see a lot of limping and.
Yeah, it's good.
But one of these days, I'm gonna forget you that you have it and then you get fun.
I don't see you make without him.
Call 40.
I lost you guys.
I don't like making big pots.
I think I'd actually better. 9. I don't know about
I like to do it 3.
Okay, so we are down one commentator, but we are up one commentator.
All right, Mr. Chi Wang is being called in to play the stream game.
Donkey Killer saying his goodbyes. Saying his goodbye, given the fist bumps.
Had a
Friendly,
pretty tough run.
friendly crowd. And we have a new challenger. My co-host, Chi Wang, joining the mix. And also my new co-commentator. You want to introduce yourself, Will?
For those who don't know me, my name's Will. I play and deal at this home game pretty often, so I'm also up next if another seat opens up.
Yeah. Will, do you think you're a better player or a better dealer?
Unfortunately, that's an easy answer. I'm definitely a better dealer.
Yeah. We did a so of this internal, dealer ranking based off of just straight shooting the cards. You were, I think a lot of the members or the staff at VClub ranked you first and second in terms of the dealing, which is high praise. And I like how when I told you that, you had to clarify, does this include playing? And then the answer was no, this is strictly dealing. He said, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, welcome to the booth.
I am a semi-retired dealer now, though. Stopped dealing at VClub a few months ago.
Semi-retired as in...
Semi-retired as he took.
I got fired because I made the head dealer look bad. I beat her in Dealer Olympics.
Oh
and
yeah.
Only one of the events.
We have some action here. Call for the hood.
Might have to run a Dealer Olympic stream.
He's walking in. He has the aces.
Okay, so call for the hood. 3-bets the aces. Gets cold called.
Immediately coming in.
Wow.
4-betting 375. I think he was just tired of commentating. He said,
Yeah.
"Let's
He's been
blast
itching to
it."
shoot this whole time in the booth, and yeah.
He gets his shot. I think he's in for 1K, and he just gets smooth called by call for the hood.
I like the smooth call with the aces here.
Yeah. I think ace 7, and someone is getting blasted. Wow. So it's just
Wow. Okay.
the level of run good.
I'm curious to see if he goes for standards, really
bets
small size. He does. Okay.
Yeah. I think, again, he was saying in the booth that it's just with the SPR so low, you can actually bet really, really small, and you don't have to be afraid of anything.
In 4-bet pots when
Yeah.
the ranges are very condensed.
Oh, and that looks like it is a spade though, so I do think that slows people down, and I think this is an automatic ship.
Yeah.
You don't really want to be seeing any more cards here.
Yeah, he gets snapped off.
One time.
Yeah, and the 7s are gonna double up.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Huh. I think Chi's gonna cash out, and he's gonna join back here in the booth. So we'll see you later.
Actually, we really need Chi back up here because he's so good at commentating.
Yeah,
so someone just give him a tap.
I think his minutely is $1,103. That's
That's almost as much as MC makes in Rake online.
Yeah.
So.
I think it's so crazy. I just think you're 4-betting. Do you think in that specific hand or configuration, if MC goes for the 5-bet jam, you think he's priced into call? He did raise pretty big.
Yeah, honestly, I'm kind of surprised he went for that 4-bet sizing. It was quite big.
Yeah.
He put about a third of his stack in.
Yeah, I think you kind of like price yourself in.
You kind of price yourself in to call.
You
the
hope
5-bet
it's ace.
jam.
You hope it's ace queen, ace king. You hope it's a flip, but you're being dominated. But
yeah, exactly.
in this spot,
but
yeah,
ends up working out for him though.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's why he's going to be the future cash game champion of the fall season. So players have a rule on the live stream that they're not allowed to use their phone. Yeah, maybe just potential, antics going on. Also helps keep the players a little bit more engaged and encourage table talk. So I will be texting something to Chi that he can read later.
Giving him the live notes.
Yeah, giving him the live notes. Just telling him that he is playing optimally right now.
All right. Call for the hood, trying to bounce back here with the ace-9 of hearts.
Yeah, ace-9 of hearts. Yeah, just an unfortunate spot there, top set. I think on
Very
that board
unfortunate
you're.
spot. I think with that SPR, you have to go broke.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
But I think it's honestly, I do think Chia is a pretty strong player, and I think a lot of his rationales they sometimes are, maybe it's a little bit more rigid, that he thinks this is the correct way to play things. But I think a lot of them do have their merit. He mentioned before in the booth that he does like to bet really, really small because when SPR is so low, he does keep a lot of ace king. I see MC calling 125 with ace king, ace queen there.
Yeah, I think I really like the small bet on the flop for sure.
I mean, in this specific spot where he has aces, he's never going anywhere.
Yeah.
But I do think that you get a call from ace king, ace queen.
And then obviously all the pocket pairs you're getting called by.
Exactly, yeah, and jacks plus, etc.
We got an interesting flop here actually. So
yeah,
KK
we have
poker flopping the 2 pair with the 8-5.
Yeah, he does like to play 8-5. This is the suit variety. Cheeto raising with top pair, horrendous kicker, backdoor hearts.
He does have backdoor hearts.
Yeah.
His 2 pair outs are no good though, so we'll see what happens on this turn card.
I think like a heart. And that is not a heart. He does pick up an awkward gut shot.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's going to slow down on this turn after getting called.
Yeah, he might think his top pair is good here, though. I mean, I can
against
see
KK?
I can see KK doing this with like some Jack 9 type hand, right? Just or you just even a 7, right? Wanting to see more
that's
cards.
true. A lot of draws out there you can get.
That
called
is a big
by.
bet.
Oh, that looks like a pot-sized bet.
Yeah, that is a big bet. 365, it seems
More
like.
3/4, but
Yeah.
pretty big bet.
Yeah. KK not running the hottest here. I think he just goes for the call. And what do you really need here other than like a 4,
Got
right?
some dropouts.
Nah, that's not it. I do think that slows it down. I don't think you can do much.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna see a check.
Check.
There it is.
8.
8K. Oh, he snap checks back actually.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's part of it's a confidence thing. Do you ever feel like, Will, whenever you're running poorly, you do lose a little bit of confidence in your convictions?
Yeah,
in your
for
plays?
sure. Honestly, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So I think in that spot, the spade comes also, right? The front door flush comes in. Maybe you think that your 2 pair is no good. You might lose to some random Jack 8s that.
He also might be a little scared of getting check jammed on that river.
Yeah.
Well, you can rewatch the stream after. I was literally there, so I can't say anything. No, he's up there with Will now. I think Sherry's up there as well, but.
Maybe we should have made it more clear that we're. All right, so we got early position limp from Call for the Hood, it looks like, and then KK Poker is bumping it up with the ace-8 off. We get a squeeze from Chi with the 10-8 suited. Now it's on Cheetos with ace-10 suited.
Ooh. 3-betting. I mean, if he's 3-betting 7s here, he's probably 3-betting 10-8 suited. See what happens here. Just wanted to give
does look like he put in the 4-bet.
Just wanted to address some of the comments. Oh, wow, Kryptonian Whale. He does
just
fold
fold.
the ace queen. All in. He's pretty short stack. Call for the hood.
Yeah, I think
so
that
he
was
is
his
all
plan,
in.
was to limp jam with the 9s here with that stack.
Yeah. Take a sip before you have to rebuy. Yeah, I mean, these players do have a lot of history, so any sort of supposed toxicity at the table is all in goodwill.
Yeah, this is a home game that's been running pretty often for the last couple of years, so everybody's has a good rapport with each other. So any perceived toxicity is all in good fun. The slow roll we saw earlier was actually discussed before the game that they agreed that they would be allowed to slow roll each other one time. So.
Oh, 9s are good there, and he gets the full double up.
All right, he's
There's
back.
friend Cheeto.
Got a nice stack.
Oh, he's slow rolling him. Wow, what a toxic environment we're in.
This Call for the Hood guy needs to be banned, I think.
I know. But honestly, when you have a home game with players that are just so friendly at the table, I think that's one thing that VClub does bring versus playing at a casino. I feel like you've probably played at some casinos here in Toronto. There isn't that sort of environment. trying to be, friendly with other people or trying to get to know them. But here I think, all these guys are like friends on and off the felt. And I think that, all of this is sort of good fun. And I also think the whole environment here encourages you to, learn the game. People are learning from each other. It's kind of different. Definitely a net positive for, I would say, poker's image.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's one of the things that is like the best about VClub is that the environment is very friendly. A lot of people like to chat at the table, and everyone's friendly here.
Yeah. Do you live downtown?
No, I don't. I actually live a little more uptown. So
Uptown,
a
yeah.
little far, but-
I think, a lot of people here who are based downtown, it's definitely just a more convenient place to play. Because if you think about other...
Not a lot of places to play downtown, actually.
Yeah. Even underground places, or even like, casinos, it's far. Even if you want to combat the fees at places like Woodbine or Pickering, you have to go to Niagara, all these things. So
Actually, there is the CNE, which recently opened their
oh yeah,
casino this year. I haven't checked it out yet, but I've been meaning to.
Yeah, it's definitely and it's an interesting place to play. I think the dealers there are a little bit newer, but I do think that fees are a little bit smaller, and it's.
Yeah, I think last year they were doing $12 rake, which I'm not sure if they're still doing this year, but it's
I think
actually
last
quite
year was a little
reasonable.
bit more, but then this year it is a $12 rake.
$12
yeah.
rake, yeah. $12 rake actually quite good for around here.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We have a comment here. Chi Wang, the knit needs to be coolered back to back to back to back. So that's 4 backs. That's 4 times in a row. That's definitely quite a while. We will go into the introductions.
Well, our dealer Rahul is pretty good at that, so you know what?
Oh yeah,
we'll just have to wait and see what happens.
He is not shy of dealing back to back to back to back coolers. And then just to go over the player bio for the commentator, he's a VClub professional cash player, trash VClub tournament player. So definitely I can see it there. He knows, I think, a lot of what to do and when to do it, following through with his convictions in cash. And I think in tournaments maybe he's not as well studied, but I think his primary focus is cash. VClub fortunately offers both. I think having the tournaments run on multiple days definitely makes it such that if you do want to, because I think a lot of the clubs, when they find their identity, right, they run purely tournaments or purely cash, right? And I think it's definitely a good mixture of both. We have here, everyone going to the tag. KK is still, I think the only calling station is Call for the Hood, which is very apt because he's the only player with the word call in his name. Yeah, BK is where he belongs in the knit category. And I think, Chi, Unordinary Fish, all in tight grasses. So they've migrated there. KK Poker is still on the grid, which is again shocking, given how loose and aggressive he is currently playing. Not really sure. DP69 saying, "Oh my MG, this knit runs so good," which it's hard to tell now because I think BK and Jackie are the only knits at the table. Call for the Hood with a premium hand to squeeze here, and we are looking at a squeeze.
Yeah, it looks like he's in the straddle there.
Yep, straddle.
Yeah, he does bump it up there.
Bumps it up to the tune of, I think, 100 or 125. 125 is the new number. Cheeto can't do it with 6-3 off. But BK, with a calling hand, he's out of position. He might go for the 4-bet. Kind of be a 4-bet fold here, but I think it's also reasonable for him to just
like
call.
Cheeto's
Wow,
called with a 6-3 off.
Cheeto said 6-3 offsuit. That's good enough for me.
Giving
Coach.
a little bit of action here.
Yeah.
And BK does come along as well with the ace-jack of spades.
He said, "Put me on, coach," and he's in. But he's in position, so I think position is that's not the best flop for 6-3 off. It is good for BK with the top. I think he's just gonna opt for the check here.
BK is definitely comfortable stacking off against Call for the Hood with this top here.
Yeah, especially with only having about 700 behind, pots around 400, small bet 125, which he would do with a lot of his hands. I hope Jackie's not thinking of anything devious here with.
Yeah, it does look like he might want to make a move right here.
Yeah, he folds.
No, he does just fold.
Happily. I think just a call here is fine. The stack's big enough, and I don't really think that with the wow, what a devastating turn card. It comes the king. BK checks. Is there merit to checking back? I think you can also bet small again, and I think you force him to. He has 1 out. Maybe he thinks he has 2 outs against ace king, but In this spot, oh, he's leaning again for the live tell. Last time he leaned in for the live tell, his jack high was in fact no good. He was drawing dead, but here he's drawing. He doesn't need to draw. He's already there.
Yeah, I'd love to hear the table talk that's going on at the table right now.
Yeah.
He does go for that small bet there.
Small bet 200. I think it's just so hard for him to fold. Is he just jamming here? I think he's just calling. And what sucks now is that VK actually only has one out to the case jack.
Yeah, it looks like BK's putting in the call.
Yeah. Does he get there? Is he as lucky as everyone says he is? That's paint. Oh.
Ooh.
Wait, that is paint.
That is paint, though.
It's not a 7 of clubs. Does that look...
Could that be the last jack?
Oh.
Oh, it was the last jack. MC just mucked.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. So for those who don't know, this home game is called BK Haters United.
Yeah.
That's BK, and everybody hates him because he always banks. And
Oh,
there
yeah,
you
there's
have
an
it.
ace jack.
The one outer on the
Oh.
river.
Wait, I don't think it was...
Oh, hold on.
Oh, it was an ace on the turn.
Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, I see. That makes sense why MC would check back.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Because he has a jack a lot of time there. Unlucky though. I mean, he was behind the whole way. I mean, if you like minus pre-flop, right? But yeah, the graphics kind of like it is weird because at this angle, without the flop angle, because I think we're having some issues displaying that. You can sort of see like if it's paint, you can kind of see a little bit.
Yeah,
more,
you can see a little
know,
bit, but it's a little hard to tell still.
Yeah, that distinction or texture on the card, even though we're a little bit further away. Oh, got an open from Chi with 3-4.
Very nice looking hand there.
Yeah, very nice looking hand. But I just think sometimes in this spot, nothing is getting through with just an open to 15. You're getting
Whale
3-bet.
might get the cold
with a real hand though.
Yeah,
and a 4-bet with a real hand. I think this is playing out to be a little bit more standard than your typical. KK Poker has a pocket pair. Oh, call for the hood going in.
The cold 5-bet jam with the 9-7 of clubs.
Yeah, he's jamming for the hood. Chi folds aptly. Cheetos wants to get in there, but he has to be worried. I mean, he's pretty short stacked too. I think he's okay getting it in. But will Kryptonian Whale call off?
That is the question.
Yeah.
I think if Cheetos jams, I think Kryptonian Whale is going to put it in.
Yeah.
Is my guess.
I actually think if under both circumstances, I think if you...
Yeah, because if he folds, he's obviously going to call the MC's jam.
Yeah.
But I think if Cheetos jams, he's still calling.
Yeah, I think...
That's my guess.
I think in tens is by your... You know...
Yeah, not loving it, seeing a cold 4-bet and a cold 5-bet. But given that it's the cold 4-bets from JT and the cold 5-bets from MC, who's short stacked.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of things can happen here. Oh, he took off his lucky hat and he's putting on his lucky hoodie. Is that what it means by for the hood? For the hoodie? Call for the hoodie? Or is it just he's trying to...
Oh, we do see a fold from the 10s, it looks like.
Wow, fold from the 10s. Okay.
So now call for the hood is very live. 2 live cards here against the ace queen.
Oh, good fold. He knew. Oh, I think he's drawing super thin.
Super thin there, yeah.
Oh. Well, yeah, he's asking him what he had. And Jackie said tens. It's a good fold, because I think in that spot, I think you're probably calling it off with ace queen. It's not that... Yeah. KK unstoppable, but also struggling. Most hands won, most hands lost.
Not too surprising
The
considering
maniac,
how high
I
his
get that.
wicket
Luck
is.
box for sure. Sits on the hand,
Cheeto
flops
luck
top
box.
pair. Cursed, but I think he's battling back the Kryptonian Whale, JT. Nit from Jack, kind of surprising. He's definitely an action player. And then Kryptonian Whale, he is also the hot. He's hitting all these categories. He's the hot shot, but he's also the overthinker, but he's cursed. So he's playing a lot of it. He's amplifying a lot of exemplifying a lot of personas here.
He's the Kryptonian Whale.
Yeah, a lot of paradoxes. How can you be unstoppable but struggling? How can you have the most hands won but the most hands lost?
KK does everything.
Yeah, he does everything and then more. But I think what's most apt about this is Chi is the luck box, which is actually
is for
ironically
sure
why
the
I
luck
did
box.
text him. He'll read that after the stream. Sits down first hand, dominated by
up.
aces, flops top set.
Yeah, cold 4-betting 7s and flopping top set.
Yeah.
is
Oh,
pretty,
but he actually wakes
wow.
up with the goods this time. And he is raising to 50, playing a standard, and he's hoping. He's looking. Look at him eyeing the stacks of other players, seeing who's going to get out of line. And no one's really getting out of
Oh, we got
line
a
here.
cold call from the ace-9 suited.
BK. Okay. Wow. I think when
lot
you're
of cold calling
calling
here.
from the small
Okay.
blind,
So now we're going 5 ways to the flop.
which I
here.
love to play aces 5 ways. That's actually
absolutely. It's my
probably one of my favorite.
And let's see just like a bunch of middling cards here.
Yeah. Juicy. That's what. Actually, that's not bad. Having the bottom pair, having the bottom card pair a little bit, definitely makes your hand a lot stronger. You do beat some two
even
pairs.
given these players, you're feeling pretty good on 7-3-3 with aces.
Oh my gosh! What
The
a turn
Burmese
card.
Python turns a full house here.
Yeah. Oh no, that's paint. That's
okay.
paint. That's not a
My-
six. That's
my
a
bad.
queen.
I
Nope.
lied.
Burmese Python does not turn anything. KK value betting his 7. Maybe thinks it's good sometimes.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to get some protection against overcards here.
She is just calling here. I wonder if she was part of that Nick game. Did he when he showed the 7s? I'm not sure if he has a nip button. I don't know if he's incentivized to show the aces. But if he is showing the aces, it knows that he's playing a tighter range. It's like a more tag style, tight aggressive, and I think it's more, apt with his play style. Now he has
Another 3.
Yeah. Both players having full houses here. Obviously, Chi with a full house that is the fullest of houses.
The fullest. It's a very full house he's got here.
Yeah. A lot of people in there. More than 27 wives, I think, but definitely quite a full house. He bets quite big here. I think it's 800.
Oh, those are hundreds.
Yeah, those are
Wow.
hundreds. Yeah,
I actually really like that bet because he's basically saying that someone who has a queen is never going to fold their full house here.
Yeah, and
So
I
he's just
think
going for
I
max
think he just
value.
recognizes that if there is a 3, right, and he gets jammed all in, maybe he still maybe calls, but I think he thinks that a 3 is going to play there differently.
Yeah, I think given that the flop checked around, he's not putting anybody on a 3, and he feels pretty safe in value betting pretty aggressively there. Especially just given that a queen's never going to fold in that spot.
Could be a queen that he holds a queen trying to get a queen off of a chop. I think it's definitely a spot where going for a massive overbet is, it can't. I mean, these players are crazy enough to have 3x in their range, but I think that sometimes when you think you have the best hand, sometimes it works out. Sometimes you get paid massive by
yeah, getting max value is definitely an important part of the game.
Absolutely. We see a fold. Oh, we see some action here. Unordinary Fish with the 4-5.
Oh, 3 betting actually.
Yeah,
okay.
3 betting. Cheetos, Ace Jack offsuit.
Looks like he's putting in a cold call.
Yeah, cold call. Some people call him CCC. Cheetos. It's stands for Cold Call Captain.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he is the he leads the
Captain
group,
Cold Call
and we do like following him. He leads us to the land of a negative EV. And here we have KK letting go of King 9. Oh no, he hasn't let it go. He's still there with the King 9. Let's see what the flop brings. That's a lot of diamonds. Only Jack here holding a diamond. I think it's just
Nobody really connects with this
no
flop
really
otherwise though. Yeah, just gonna check around. Another 10 on the turn.
Another 10 comes. Surprisingly, the pre-flop aggressor. 5-4 Unordinary Fish with the 5-4 suited.
Hard to think your 5 is good here. But
Yeah, hard to think your 5 is good, but sometimes your 5 is good.
it's true. Yeah.
And you let it go here.
I think especially
I think if this is
multi-way,
one of
though.
those configurations where whoever leads out just takes it. Right?
Yeah, when everybody kind of misses the flop,
Yeah.
the first person to bet kind of gets to take it.
Chi with a 38% 3-bet. I mean, it's a very small sample size since you just
Yeah,
sat
you
on the
free bet
table.
like 2 times.
Yeah.
And then,
So I think what's really apt about this is I think you were downstairs, but we were commenting on the players who have their nip button left, and it's between Unordinary Fish and Cheeto, which were actually the same 2 last players, I think, in the first or second round of the Nick game. So showing that maybe their play styles are being a little bit more apparent since we're, further along in the stream, or just, having to adjust against playing against players who are really aggressive, like Donkey Killer, like Burmese Python, like KK, just capable of being very, very, aggressive. You do have to tighten up your range, I think, to match with the big guys.
yeah, it can be tough to play when there's back when Donkey Killer was in the game. Those 3 guys right there were kind of like the row of death.
Exactly.
It's kind of hard for Unordinary Fish to play
Yeah,
when there's so much action right before you.
Yeah, it's like in your Monopoly, and you have your opponent having hotels on Park Place and Boardwalk. You're just trying to get out of
Navigating
there.
can be tough.
Yeah, Chi with a mystery hand. He's thinking about doing something a little bit devious here. KK Poker with a 3-bet to 10-3 suited, which is actually a lot better than what I expected to have in this spot.
Oh, looks like
And you do get I think
cold
that's
4-bet. I think that is.
It seems
Yeah,
like a cold 4-bet,
275.
275. I do think he's capable of doing this with ace 8 suited, pocket 8s. We won't know what that other card is until maybe the graphics normalize a little bit.
Oh, and he does get the call from the 10-3.
Yeah, we'll see what the flop brings. Flop comes 3 deuce deuce. So unless it's 8 deuce, which I doubt, or pocket 8s, 10-3 is ahead. I can see Chi doing this with a lot of suited connector hands. Like I think
like 8-7 and 8-9 are definitely in his range.
Mm-hmm.
I am curious. Maybe he has 8-3 of hearts.
Oh, you're right.
8-3 game is
you're
on.
Right, yeah.
So
to which he would still be incredibly behind here, unless a 3 or an 8 comes on the turn, and the turn is looks like a deuce. Yeah, from here. In which case they're chopping against a lot.
Yeah, KK does have a full house now. He's probably not going to be folding to a bet. I wonder if Chi's thinking if he can get more value out of a flush draw if he has a pair.
Yeah.
Or if he has ace-8 if he can get a pair to fold, but that seems unlikely.
Yeah, I think it's just the way that's a big bet. That's a big bet.
Oh, wow. He gets a snap fold, actually.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Maybe you just think the other person is so heavily leaned towards overpairs, right?
Yeah, I mean, on a board like that in a 4-bet pot, you kind of have to start putting your opponent on a lot of overpairs, but...
Yeah. No, I think... Wow, he's just running over the table. I think he's got a train to catch. I also think that, I think in a game as deep as this, once you have a lot of chips, you do have a lot more agency.
Yeah, it can be tough to play in a game like this when you aren't as deep.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a little bit short stack, we look at the stacks right now, like Call for the Hood less than 1,000, Cheetos less than 1,000, and then we have the highest stack here, the Burmese Python at 4,000. When you have stack sizes, when you have someone who's 10x your stack, you don't really have. It's kind of just like a push fold, especially when there's so much aggression pre-flop.
Yeah, especially with the nit game on, there tends to be a lot of aggression pre-flop, and a lot of people shipping it, trying to get one of those nit buttons.
Yeah. So we see right now seat 9 and seat 7 with the nit game, with nit buttons still left to collect.
I believe the nit game is for $10, so it's like an $80 penalty if you lose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
it's definitely
not really worth shipping your whole stack, but yeah, it is something that is a consideration though.
Yeah, I do think it's an app size though, given how big these guys are, or big these guys are playing pre-flop. Like if it was $5, I don't think you would sweat it as much.
Yeah.
But if it's $10 or $15, like 80 or 120 that you have to give up, there's a lot of consideration there.
Honestly, I think with these guys, a big part of it is just the pride, knowing you're not a nit. So
exactly, yeah.
I think the ego in the nit game actually plays a bigger factor than the money a lot of the time. So
what's interesting here is Chi's been on the table for the shortest amount of time, but his average hang time is the largest amount of time.
Missed a little bit of the action here, but looks like it was a 3-bet pot between Unordinary Fish and the Burmese Python here. Goes check, check. Angela's pocket 5s are good here. She checks it again. Let's see if Burmese Python decides to apply some pressure.
Yeah, just give us one. Yeah, so we're kind of rounding out the last
and the ace comes
10,
on the
15
river.
minutes here of the
Burmese Python.
Oh, betting 175. I think it's just a mandatory call. I don't
see him folding an ace.
Yeah, it just sucks because he was ahead. I mean, in that spot, she knew where she was at. She was betting when she was behind. Wow. Chi with the luck distribution, which, again, I did send him a message. Check your phone, Chi, after the... Check your phone, Chi, after the stream ends. I did say you were a luck box. Kryptonian Whale, the unluckiest. KK Poker, only 3. Yeah.
Yeah, he has been not getting too lucky, I guess.
Yeah. I thought you'd be pretty lucky with to have 27 wives. I think it's just a lot of. But I think he's
That's
only
all skill.
Yeah, all skill. Yeah, no luck. no luck there.
required there. Oh, we see a raise from Unordinary Fish with the 8-3 off.
We got 10 more minutes left on this live stream, seeing if there's anything crazy that's about to happen between these guys.
So she's fighting for the nit game puck
I think we were actually,
and the 8-3 game.
Oh, we were off the air for just a second.
Okay, Kryptonian Whale flops top. He's definitely not going to be folding.
Yeah, so we're just rounding out the last end of the stream. There's about 10.
Looks like he actually put in a
10 minutes left
raise
of the
there
stream.
With the ace-10.
Unordinary Fish with the 8-3, and we haven't seen a lot of 8-3s here. She does go for the call, it seems like. Oh, it's a 3-bet.
Yeah.
Wow. 350. And then Kryptonian Whale saying how much do you have left?
I think Kryptonian Whale is realizing that since she's heads up last 2 in the nit game, she might just be blasting with air here.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be tough to make this move if you to continue. What turns do you think are really going to be powering through?
Yeah, looks like he does put in the call.
Yeah.
I'm curious if Unordinary Fish is willing to empty the clip here on a brick turn.
9.
Another 9.
Ooh. He's checking for sure. I think this is just a spot where
he does put in a kind of a small looking bet.
Really
there.
small.
Like
250 it seems like from this angle. I think it's a mandatory call. Are you emptying the clip on the river though?
That I'm curious. I'm curious to see what kind of rivers do we think she wants to see that are good to bluff on. Like maybe something like a king or queen on the river here.
6.
Okay,
6 of spades.
Does bring in a backdoor flush draw, but I don't think either player is too worried about that.
He's checking.
She
She's all in. Wow. She empties the clip.
I like that actually. I like this.
Wow.
JT's in a pretty tough spot here. Pot size shove on the river.
Is he sticky enough to call?
He honestly might be. The thing is, when she 3-bets the flop, he's basically putting her on something like a set or 2 pair.
Yeah.
Given that he has a 10, makes 10-9 a little less likely. Obviously, pocket 9s is only one combo, and then there's a couple combos of pocket 5s.
I think I see someone playing 5s the same way. The 9 comes on the turn, the 5 comes.
Yeah, I think. I
Sorry,
do think she would.
Turns you, but you bet small. You don't have any.
I do think she would play pocket 5s the same way. But I think that Kryptonian Whale is also giving her a lot of bluffs in her range in this spot as well.
Yeah. It's just, your question is, do you think that the other person is capable of shipping it all in? Right. I think 5s you would play very, very similarly.
I do agree.
Yeah.
But I think especially given the nit game dynamic, we might see Kryptonian Whale find the call here.
Yeah. His hand is a bluff catcher at this point. It's a good bluff catcher, but I do think that, I mean, knowing JT personally, I think that just you think, is the other person capable of doing this? And I think, honestly, one thing that really affects your mental, you can comment on this too, like, if you are stuck at the beginning of a session, you kind of crawl your way back to even. You get lucky with a 10 jacks hand, or 10 jacks suited versus pocket aces, and you dig yourself up from the depths. Oh!
Wow.
Oh,
gets it through with the
my
8-3.
Goodness. She does get it through.
I think that may have played into JT's decision. He's getting a little bit of his money back after being down all session, and he doesn't want a hero call.
We've all had those sessions before where you dig yourself from the depths of, oh wow, the nit game is 20, the 8-3 game is 25 per person.
Oh wow.
So it's quite big. It's
quite
200
big,
extra. So there's a lot of extra value there. And I think that if JT has like maybe a better hand there, like a 9, you're never folding. An ace 10 is a really good bluff catcher. Do you think that she does this with like a better 10? Like if you beat some value, like she taught me, like if you beat some value there, like sorry, if they're bluffing with worse value, then I think it's okay to call and be wrong sometimes.
Yeah,
but that is
if you're in a spot where you can beat some value hands and you're also gonna like able to assign your opponent enough bluffs, then that's kind of just like a slam dunk call.
Mm-hmm.
I think for JT in that spot though, he's probably not putting Angela on a 10. He maybe is worried about like an overpair, but given that she raised pretty small pre-flop, he's probably thinking that she's representing like trips or a full house or better.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
honestly, I'm almost a little surprised that JT didn't find the hero call. I mean, if JT was playing that hand against me, I think he snap calls, but
I mean, I think it's part of its like player profile. If you think about, you know, they have a little, they've played together a little bit, but when you think about, you know, right now, Unordinary Fish on the live stream, right, and she is playing a very small subset of hands. She's showed down with a couple of, you know, bad hands, 7. She's also had like top 2 in certain spots, but I do think that a lot of it is like in your opponent's capabilities. But the other aspect is the mental too. You and I have probably played sessions where it just goes horrendously downhill and you crawl your way back to even, or maybe even a little bit above even. Do you want to go back down the hole? Do you want to be risking your stack that you worked so hard to reaccumulate to bluff catch? You know,
yeah, bluff catching can be a scary thing.
Yeah.
Especially when your opponent has been playing relatively tight during this stream game here.
Do you think that they're going to just blast off when you only have maybe a couple minutes left of the live stream, right?
Yeah, no one wants to get stacked right at the end.
Yeah. So we got 5 minutes left in this live stream. That was, what a hand.
What a hand.
Yeah, that was, I think one of the biggest things about, you know,
like
that
we got
play.
some interesting things happening right here.
We have it all in. Kryptonian Whale with Queen 8 of suited. Is he tilted from not making that hero call? Right.
I think the tilt of getting bluffed, I actually think that JT is thinking about calling here with the Queen 8 suited.
Yeah.
I think part of it's the tilt of just getting bluffed, and the other thing is, you know, Queen 8 suited has a reasonable amount of equity in the spot.
Yeah, maybe
It's
not
probably
against
what he's
pocket
thinking.
tens. Yeah.
You know, it's he's probably thinking he's likely to have one live card. Yeah, he does put in the call actually.
Yeah. Oh, they're running it twice. So the first board is queen high.
but there's a
but
10.
There's a 10.
He does have a gutter to a
He
jack.
does have a
here.
gutter to a jack. The last card looks like it's not paint. Looks like a deuce.
All right.
Tens win that board.
So that's
The second board,
not
you're
good
gonna
for
need
him.
some
He burned a
spades.
queen there on that first board.
Yeah, that's not a good one. We see some paint. Oh. Spades. And we see the ace. I think
I
think it's good.
no, it looks
yeah.
like he mucked though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Definitely. I honestly think that plays into the mentality a lot too. When you are, you know, when you are stuck and you crawl your way back, are you able to, you know, do you really want to get into a spot? Whereas if it's early on in the session, right, you're more likely to maybe be a bit more sticky and stuff like that.
we did actually see that the first 30 minutes to an hour of the stream there were a lot of
Everyone's
all-ins.
blasting. Yeah.
Everyone's not afraid to blast.
Exactly. Yeah.
But now everyone's deeper and some
Yeah.
people are stuck and
And I
nearing
think
the end of the stream.
So I think 2 interesting points I'd like to make about, that hand, even though there's, there are maybe some things to break down. We talk about hands that she could have had in that spot, right? Possibly pocket 5s may play similarly, possibly a 9. Yeah, maybe some weird straights that randomly get there, like 7-8, right? But I think one of the biggest things is that you also have to consider this Unordinary Fish has been playing relatively snug for a large portion of it, getting a little bit of line here, but just playing a really small selection of hands. Do you think they're willing to risk everything on a crazy bluff like that?
Yeah, it is hard to put somebody on a crazy bluff, especially when it's so out of character for them based on what we've seen tonight. So.
Yeah, and also so close to the end of the stream, and you have her covered. Do you think she's really doing this? Right?
That's true. That also plays into it because people don't want to bluff off their whole stack right at the end of the stream.
Yeah,
so.
you work so hard to build up your stack. You're maybe in for 1, 2 bullets. I'm not sure, and you build up your stack to like 2 something. Do you really think you're going to do that in the pot? I think. And then, so that's one comment that I'd like to make. The second one is that, obviously kudos to having the guts to do that, but to follow through with the conviction. I think a lot of players, when they do play that way and you realize, okay, my flop raise didn't do anything, my turn, even betting small didn't really do anything, I am emptying the clip.
Yeah,
right?
Not a lot of players can find that third barrel. It can be
that
tough.
third barrel, and it's appropriately sized, in such a way that it puts someone in a difficult spot, especially against a player like JT. You do know that he's a good player. He thinks a lot, and he makes appropriate calls there. So I definitely think it's a spot where
Looks like we got another hand unfolding right here.
Yeah.
So Chi put in the cold 4-bet with the pocket queens.
Wow, he's just getting it here. I think this will be the last hand we we recap tonight. So hopefully it's a juicy one.
Looks like Call for the Hood has a decision here. We can't see what cards he's got, but he's asking how much Chi has left, I think.
And Chi's response is probably saying more than you. I think I heard him mouth about 2. Or maybe he said screw you. I'm not really quite sure. But I think it was definitely one of those 2 responses.
Yeah, I would agree. That's a good read there.
Yeah, it's a live tell.
So Call for the Hood. We can't see his hand, but he did open under the gun, so we can have a lot of strong hands in the spot here.
Oh, here it
Oh,
comes.
looks like he's putting in the 5-bet.
Oh, that looks like a lot of. That looks like
Yeah,
the new.
5 bets to
oh,
600, and there's
the
an
new
ace in his
number.
hand.
Oh man, Burmese
this-
Python thinks 4-5. I'm not down for it. And these two clash at the very first hand. You know, they clash at the very first hand. Aces.
We see he has ace king here.
Oh yeah, we see it. It's a flip. Do you want to risk
But-
your whole stack with queens?
Yeah, that's the thing. The thing we were just talking about. It's hard to put in the 6-bet jam with queens. Facing a 5-bet, you're putting your opponent on aces and kings a lot. Call for the Hood is capable of putting in some 5-bets without aces or kings. Oh yeah, we do see the jam from the queens.
Yeah.
And I think Call for the Hood has to just put in the rest of the money here after
Yeah.
5-bets to 600.
Yeah. I do know Chi. Good friend. Good poker
Yeah,
player.
there's
He is
the
a run at once type of guy.
Oh, looks like they are just running it once. All right, we got a big flip going on.
Ooh.
Oh, that looks like an ace there.
Oh, it looks like an ace there. He's gonna say ace is good.
Wow. Call for the Hood gets it back from Chi right
Yeah,
at the
gets it
last
back, yeah.
last hand of the stream.
last
here.
hand. I mean, I think in that spot, maybe you just don't fold queens there. It's hard to put in the 6-bet. I think it also if you call there, maybe you can get away on the flop, but I think the jam makes it a little bit easier, right?
He could have called and gotten away on the flop, but
Yeah. What an electrifying last hand for us to end on.
All right. So I think that's gonna be it for us tonight. A quick shout out to our commentators for the night, Walter, Chi, and Will. Thank you for commentating for us tonight. I think these home games, in my opinion, get a